Hello, wonderful people on the internet. My name is Alan, and I am the Dungeon Master for Legends of Solari, Episode 10. We're hitting the oceans, good people. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who's tuning in and has been tuning in. We can't continue without you guys, so you guys are incredible. So yeah, just thank you for following us on Twitch, subscribing on Twitch, following us on YouTube, subscribing on YouTube. So yeah, you guys are awesome. I'm going to actually throw it to Thomas real quick because we have a cool little, I guess, system or mechanic with bits now. So take it away, Thomas.
All right, so we are introducing the mechanic of inspiration points like we did yesterday, and we'll be doing also on Waterdeep. Basically, we get a group inspiration points. We have one for every person, and we can use them to get advantage on a roll or cancel out disadvantage. And hopefully Alan will be giving them out for remembering his lore and following the story along closely. But also you as viewers can donate 500 bits and we will get a group inspiration, just like Infectious 37 did yesterday, as well as Eucador. So thank you guys for that. That's it. We're just going to get into this, right?
Yeah, we're going to jump right in. It's pirate time. So anyways, everybody sit home. Sit back, relax, grab a snack, and enjoy the impending chaos. Oh, so we're having small technical difficulties right now, but it's getting fixed. There is one thing I want to do right now. I want to give a huge shout out to at Hey Molly James. She is an incredible artist that did all the art that you see in our intro and under all the characters in the lower thirds of the screen. So I just want to give a big shout out to Hey Molly James. You're a phenomenal artist. Keep up the good work.
Yes.
And there's definitely much more to come. So I think we'll just pick up where we last left off. So where we last left off, last episode, you were all captured for being involved in a fighting ring run by the Dark Palm. After being captured and transported in heavy iron carriages, you were taken to the Law Scale Barracks, where you were tortured and interrogated by your good friend, Lieutenant James. Yeah.
Bastard.
That guy. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
So as he was slapping, elbowing, and prodding your bodies with hot poking irons, you noticed that off the bat, he singled out Koufax before anything. He got removed, and you guys didn't see him for most of that day. As he continued with his interrogation and torture, Chester was right about to lose his eye to a flaming poker when someone bailed you guys out. Lord Salazar Embry, third council member of the Solarian Council, bailed you guys out with diplomatic powers, and now he's asking you to assist him in finding a half-orc diplomat by the name of Gil Ermish, who he sent into the orcish homelands of the Sanagian wastelands for peace talk. You guys did the last prep in West Harbor. You found Precious, you did some shopping, and you paid respect to Gilly before you guys last head out. You guys had an encounter at the church row where, in dropping off a note for Sister Agatha, you noticed the public execution and immolation of the law of the Eclipse members, conducted by the Divine Light, the Law Scale, and the Dragon God Yiset. After being tucked away into barrels the next day and loaded onto a boat, that's where we last left off. So, as you guys are all stuffed into barrels, you luckily lucked out being stuffed into a barrel of cotton.
As you do.
You were stuck in a barrel full of meat gravy. You and pickled fish.
Gross.
And you decided to forego a barrel and you decide to turn invisible, and you climbed onto the ship, and now you're hanging onto the rigging.
Water skiing, as you will.
So I'm gonna go to these three first. So you're still hanging on, chilling on the boat, all Captain Jack Sparrow-like. Give me that ocean sound on Serenescape. Please no toilet flushing. Close.
There it is. Yeah.
So as you guys are still in the barrels, nailed down, I want you guys to make a quick perception check. So Sebastian, Io, and Cora. Perception.
19.
19.
Good, sir.
5.
9.
9. Sebastian, you hear you hear some footsteps in the lower storage area of this ship. You're here stomping around. One a lighter foot and one a much heavier foot, and you hear them say, "Okay, God, okay. Excuse me, Captain. These 5 barrels are unaccounted for. What are in these barrels?" Stuff. What kind of stuff? And he's gonna start.
I cast invisibility when I hear this.
Okay, sure. You're now invisible in the barrel. Okay. So you mind if I do a quick inspection? By all means, inspect. So he goes to one barrel. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell which, but pops the top off. Oh, it's just cheese. That's probably all cheese. Anyways, good day, sir. Have a safe trip to Southport. If you're gonna dock, make sure you give these papers to the law scale. They'll bring you in, and yeah, have a great day. And walks out.
Just quiet.
I'm in a food coma. I just ate half a barrel of gravy.
Oh, and 500 bits just got donated by Infectious37. You are
Yay.
awesome. So the team now gets 1 inspiration point that you guys can decide to use whenever. Thank you, Infectious37. We can't continue the show without your support.
Let's use that right now.
Can I have the pencil sharpener?
That's the best.
There you go.
And you guys hear nothing. On the bottom of the hull, you don't hear anything.
I slowly climb my way up the rigging and peek onto the bow of the boat.
Okay. You see,
Deck of the boat. Whatever it's called.
this is a really, really ornate boat. Now, it's a boat that you've never seen before. You're from Southport, you're very familiar with ships. You're used to like fishing vessels, you're used to transport ships, you're used to large armada galleons, but this is a really unique ship. It's almost as if like it's winged in the front with this really sharp, like, I'm not sure what you call it, but the giant point on the ship that goes like this. There's no sail. There's actually no sail on this boat. But no oars. There's no oar holes either.
Is it some sort of motorized mechanism in the back?
Make a... I gotta make sure there's
Some
right
sort of check.
There's no technology check. Make it just straight intelligence check. So add your intelligence modifier.
Wait, intelligence modifier?
Modifier under your
11.
11? You have vast experience with ships, but you can't even you wouldn't be able to understand the designs of this ship. It's kind of beyond your expertise. You see a bunch of dwarves on the boat. One with a sort of like a weird eye twitch, just like twitching and twitching and twitching and twitching. One guy is like taking nails and nailing a board, but the board is not even against anything, so he's basically nailing against thin air. So like if he were to nail the board, the nail just shoot out to the other side without even hitting anything. You see this other dwarf sitting on top of the boat with this kind of like an Abe Lincoln style hat, top hat, fat. Not fat, but sort of like slightly rotund, very old, and just sort of like rocking in a sleeping chair. And you see this really, really fat dwarf just carving wood.
Well, let me refresh my memory. We are supposed to be on this boat to the people on the boat, not to the people on the docks, but the people on the boat.
The captain would know that you guys are supposed to be here.
But not the other men on the boat? Perhaps?
Perhaps?
Perhaps not.
I'm gonna peek out and try and...
Does a dwarf...
Make a strength check just to pop the nails in the thing out.
Ooh, 11.
Dang, not bad. Sebastian, you're not used to punching things, but with a swift punch, the barrel top pops off, nails pop off, and you see just a cargo hold.
Is that considered an attack?
Not really. Not really.
Then I'm still invisible.
Yeah, you're safe.
I'm going to get out
Yeah, you're out.
and look around.
Yeah, make a perception or investigation. What are you trying to look for? Looking around for surrounding, looking for...
Making sure the coast is clear.
Perception.
You cast invisibility on me. How long does that last?
1
hour.
Am I still
Oh,
invisible?
you know what? It just went off.
Oh.
Because he just cast
Because
it.
I just cast it on me.
Never mind. I
You
am
are
still
suddenly-
peeking up the side of the
Make a stealth check with disadvantage. With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
You can use your inspiration to negate that, right?
You can.
Can I not also use my
Blessing of the trickster.
natural blessing of the trickster on myself to
You
give
could.
myself an advantage on dexterity checks?
So,
I shall
so
do so.
basically, disadvantage
cancels
with
my
advantage, so just a
disadvantage.
straight roll.
Okay. 11.
11?
Plus what? Wait, what am I rolling for?
Stealth.
Yep, 11.
Ooh. From what you tell, they can't see you. It's so bad.
I jump up on top of the deck. Hello, good people. Captain, how are you today?
Excuse me. Are you Salazar's people?
We are. Well, I am.
Yeah, you see a dwarf walk out. A very, very heavy set dwarf. Make an insight check, just real quick. Yeah.
Who? 7.
Yeah, it's a big, heavy set dwarf. Oh no. Right. Well, there's one of you. Where's the other 4?
I believe they have taken their leave in your cargo hold.
Well, I think. Yeah,
Perhaps
you
we
guys
shall
go down.
go retrieve them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. And you walk down, and you're already out, and you see Chester walk in, and you see this really heavy set dwarf there. You make an insight check on this dwarf.
Ooh. Insights. I just really need to find out where these are. That is a 17.
17.
Oh boy.
Oh. Something big has happened. Well, small, very small.
Secrets.
Nobody likes secrets.
Last time I got told a secret, I got poked in the eye.
I almost got poked in the eye over a secret.
All right.
Are you still invisible?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, well, guess let's get your men out, Roy. Which one do you tap on? There's
Whatever
1, 2,
barrel
and 3.
is not open.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for this. So, Quora, in your food comatic
Bath
state,
of gravy.
bathing in gravy, you hear the dunk 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 on the top of your barrel.
What?
It is all right. You can come out and join the festivities, my friends.
All right, can I punch it open?
Yeah, strength check.
13, 8, 9, 10, 20.
And a little geyser of gravy just comes out, just like
I
I'm supposed to eat that, but
I shouldn't have. 1 sec.
Hopefully it's in the barrel.
All over their feet. Hi, I'm Cora.
and I've been puked on.
Perhaps we should dunk you both in the sea.
All right.
Anyways, the heavy-set dwarf pops the barrel open, and now you see the top come off of yours, and you smell the pickled fish. He grabs one of the fish out of here and make an insight check.
13.
13. For a big heavy-set dwarf, it's kind of a flimsy grab, but he just eats the pickled fish. It's like, all right, one more. You. The last thing you remembered after being separated from your from the gang last episode, since you weren't here, you were specifically targeted by a couple of the Lost Scale members. The last thing you remembered was being tied to a rack, whipped, prodded by burning pokers and everything, and you just sort of passed out of like pain. So when the minute you hear the sound, it kind of wakes you up in a sense where you're starting to get a sense of your surrounding. You're sitting in what you don't know. It's a white viscousy liquid.
I just slowly just.
It's like that scene in It's like the scene in Carrie, but instead of blood, it's like a white liquid. And you see it's just Koufax with his hair and his cloak. It's just dripping this viscous liquid. And the captain's like, "Oi, that's Poppy's rash cream!" And he scoops a big bunch of it. It's just like, yeah, this is the good stuff.
Gross.
At least it doesn't have a rash now.
Ointment has many purposes.
Where's the fifth one? I see the other 2 barrels, but where's the fifth one? There's supposed to be 5 of you. I only see 4.
Well, perhaps he is already upon the ship somewhere else.
Well, you can
There
tell
does
him.
appear to be an empty barrel.
You can
right
tell
here.
him to hide the act. We're all here. I'm here to help Salazar and you get to your destination. So please meet us on top, and we'll be able to formally introduce ourselves.
I just slowly get out of the barrel. That
You're covered in pickle
Is-
fermentation. Yeah.
the most disgusting.
You smell delicious.
I smell delicious.
I love pickled things.
And I vomit again.
You know
But
what?
back into the barrel, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna take the lid, put it back on, I'm gonna walk away.
I noticed the vomit on the ground. Just think, you know what? I might be better off in here.
You're just
And
caked in
you're-
clear white viscousy rat.
I think I might go dunk myself in the sea.
The boat's actually already moving. You guys are actually heading out of port when all this is happening, and you're heading into the ocean.
Just
The
someone.
boat is very shaky. It's like going like this and this and this and this. It's not too bad to the point where you can't stand or steady yourself, but it's pretty disorienting. Yeah.
Perhaps a bucket of water.
That would do lovely. Please.
I'll see you on the up top.
Have you
Where
felt-
is that coming from? Sebastian, where are you?
I'm heading to the up top.
To,
He's still
to,
saying
to,
to
the deck.
to the deck, as they say.
Yes, the
I'm
deck.
actually going to open up that other barrel of cheese
Yeah.
for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some cheese out.
Okay, sure. You have cheese. You
Yeah.
have a block of cheese now.
I just put it in my.
Yeah, you have a block of cheese. Yeah. Easy enough. And you guys all head to the top, to the deck.
I'm gonna go search for a bucket of water.
Make an investigation check.
I want to get clean.
Kind of need to do the same thing.
20.
Investigation check. 20. Nice.
Nat 20.
Wow. There is buckets of water in here. They're more like barrels for like drinking water, per se.
Well, grab a bucket from the deck and dunk it on the side. There are plenty. We sailors keep the deck clean on a regular basis, so, you know, and we keep ourselves clean on a regular basis, unlike horrible land folk. Smell all the time.
Did not know you were a sailor.
In my youth, sir, in my youth. Spent many a summer on the seas of the South Port.
Hmm.
I hate
Very
it.
interesting.
The Voss.
The Voss Sea. I forgot.
You're
what
pretty
it
well
was called.
traveled, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, your character's pretty well
I
traveled.
usually travel by land.
Well, it is one way.
Well,
Right.
because of political reasons, you can't travel by land now. So yeah.
Can I please have my stuff back?
But you're carrying all the stuff.
Oh,
Your friend has been quite polite on this little escapade. Didn't
well,
make
hopefully he's
nary
gotten
a-
over his.
Although he does appear to have unleashed himself within my stature.
Sorry, Mom. I had to go somewhere. I was scared. I mean, you told me to stay in the bag, and it's been a long time, and I had to go. I'm really sorry. And Precious just looks at you. You know when a dog does something bad, but he has that guilty look on his face, like, Yeah, that's what Precious looks like
Speaking
right now.
of that,
It's fine.
on
Fine. It's just pickled fish. I hope you've gotten better from your dust ways. No more gold dust.
I think I pooped gold.
It does appear to be quite shiny.
in some
It's not-
locales, they will pay good money for that.
It's not completely gold.
Perhaps we shall hang on to this for later.
Okay, I'm not sure there's anywhere in the rule about the biology and the science behind dragon poop, but I'll say for the sake of this, it's very hard. It's almost rock-like, and it's sprinkles of gold in it.
The
yes.
world is a large place. We shall find a buyer.
So maybe that magical halfling we were looking for was actually a dragon.
You know, I was actually going to say something about that.
All the way back to day one.
I actually was about to say something.
You know,
That's
it's crazy. That has
amazing
not been
Kovacs.
touched on since like episode 2. So, I mean, I'm not gonna give you inspiration for that because this guy.
Sebastian, looks like we now have your magical halfling poop.
Have something.
Yes.
So,
We're waiting for you up here. Come
did
on.
you have a question, sir?
I just dunked myself with the water, by the way. I'm like washing.
You're using
my
the
hair.
using the
You
drinking
using
water.
fresh water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
I did
I
not,
pour some
uh,
into a bucket, and I'm rinsing out my hair. And
I was just wondering where the poop deck was.
For those at home, I do not give inspiration for puns.
Before you use the drinking water,
yes.
I did prepare create or destroy water.
Oh, well, fine. Do that. That's fine.
With a flourish of hands, a short rainstorm appears before you dirty ones on the bottom, underneath the galleys, and washes your sins away, as it were.
Does it specifically say create a rain cloud?
It does.
Oh wow.
Alternatively, the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing
wow.
exposed flames in the area and your stinkiness.
I'm not
I'm
not
good.
partaking.
Yeah. You made a cloud into the. God, it's gonna become the Titanic. I swear. But okay.
The cargo deck is now a bit sloshed, as it were.
Yeah, it's pretty much. And yeah, you guys are all doing your things. Last thing you hear from the captain was meet him on top of the deck.
I'm gonna go steal one more block of cheese.
Okay, yeah, you have another block of cheese. Yeah.
It's my payment.
I
for
know you
sitting
were
with it, too.
such an affinity of cheese.
It lasts me a long time.
Wait, isn't your character vegan? Isn't your character vegan?
No, I thought he was.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh well, you know it's fine. He's doing it for Precious.
Wait, I was like, your character's vegan.
Character's stealing cheese. I don't know. The character is having
you should've just let it
issues. He has to stay in this terrible.
There's nothing else to
terrible
eat,
thing.
basically.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm up on top. Just
Okay.
what do I
I go
see?
up top.
Because I'm invisible. Hopefully.
You're in the middle of West Harbor, in the western sea of West Harbor. It is gorgeous. It's getting to later in the summer now, so more like September time. The clouds are starting to roll into the western seas. This ship is very ornate. And on top you see a bunch of dwarves.
Okay.
Up the stairs I go to the deck.
Same.
All right, and you're all up on the deck.
I'm gonna go to the side and vomit
Huzzah,
again.
gentlemen.
Does she always puke?
It's the gravy.
Poppy, we're not using the gravy. Poppy doesn't respond. And one of them just nudges the captain. He's like, all right, we do it. All right, fellas, let's drop the act. And they sort of like just grab at themselves and just tear things away. They grab at their face, just tear off what you're familiar with. This is like disguise prosthetics. Whoever has a disguise.
I know this.
Yeah, you guys, they're just ripping it off. These aren't dwarves.
Wow, they're good.
I'm stunned.
These are gnomes. They're incredibly short, even shorter than you. And yeah, these are gnomes. Oi, my name Don Lugos, and welcome to Ankara. Just a quick introduction. I'm Don Lugos, captain of this ship, and that one right there with the twitching eye, don't mind him. He's actually very nice. That one there be Crazy Lugos. The one nailing things down that aren't really down, that one dimwit Lugos. The really fat one, that's Tiny Lugos. And that one right there, the old cranky man, that is Papi Lugos, patriarch of the Lugos clan. I am Don Lugos, and I'm here to help you get to your destination.
Have I heard of them before?
No. Chester, immediately make a history check.
Why? 14.
14. Okay. Actually, no. This one would be easier. The name Lugos is... You haven't heard this name in a while, but Clan Lugos, they have a reputation for those who spend their time around docks. As tiny Lugos, this really fat gnome, starts very agile for a fat gnome, is starting to climbing the mast, and what used to read the sea bass, he rips down that flag and he puts up a beautiful Jolly Roger. And it's a it's 2 swords latched on, and on the bottom it's a tanker of beer, and you recognize this as the ship of the Ankra. This is a very, very notorious pirate gang.
Ah.
Why?
Well, good to be back in good company.
Good company.
Oh, yes.
Are you
Pirates,
still invisible?
I am.
pirates are the best of company.
So
Pirate
basically,
gnomes?
Salazar had hired pirates. Great.
Well,
I'd rather be on the pirate ship than on the ship.
Sebastian, actually,
being pirated.
Yeah.
you feel a big thud on the top of your head as a cane drops on top of your head. You take 1 point of damage, and on sitting on top on this like sort of like rocking chair suspended in the air is Poppy Lugos, just like right. He's like, I see through your tricks. I've lived 300 years.
Oh my god.
Your magical, really wishy stuff doesn't trick me.
Does anyone have a lozenge?
I don't mind Poppy Lugos. He's a bit cranky.
I do have the silence spell.
So there's the 5th one.
I've got plenty of rash cream.
He's actually still. It's just like you see. Crazy Lugos and dimwit Lugos now basically just like start scraping your body, and their little gnome hands are just scraping at your body.
Wait, I thought we got
This
cleaned.
here be Poppy's cream. So yeah, Poppy, don't worry, your butt will be very, very smooth soon. Yeah.
I'm gonna burn this shit to the ground.
I thought you got clean with the rain cloud.
I'm not. I'll never be clean enough.
Well, for formal introductions, as you know, I'm Don Lugos, captain of the ship. I just want to say, welcome to the Ankra. Hopefully, your voyage will be not as turbulent. So, yeah. Make yourselves at home. And any of you have a ship experience?
Why, yes.
We can use a little help. Just help.
Why, I mean, what do you need?
Well, this isn't your standard ship, and this.
I can see that.
Yeah. Any of you of the magical persuasion?
Also, myself.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, the mana stone needs a little bit of recharging. So if you just go to the top where Poppy is, just basically feel free to cast a spell into the mana stone to help charge it.
The what?
History check. Just everybody history check.
15.
15.
14.
15.
18.
18.
Nice.
18.
You two. So you've heard it in your stories about Solari. Deep within the northern areas of Solari in the Mountain Crown, there's legends of a very precious mineral that the dwarves control that you'd be able to harness mana. Basically, if you imbue it with magical essence, it would store it. And whether or not what to do with it, you would not know. But it is a very, very legendary, not legendary per se, but it's a stone of folklore.
I just want to make an Arcana check. 15.
15?
It sound like a pearl of power.
Very similar. Yes. Very, very similar.
I'm just still shocked on pirate gnomes.
What is a pearl of power?
Oh, it's a wondrous item.
All right, then.
It allows you to store a spell inside of it
Really?
to retrieve later.
To use it at any time. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
As a bonus action?
No, it's an action. As an action.
It was dwarf made, you said?
What? It was
dwarven.
dwarven area. Go ahead.
dwarven
It's indigenous. I guess indigenous isn't the word for it. It can be found in dwarven lands specifically. Actually, EO, you would know this actually because the only real place to find mana stones per se is the border between the Elven and the Dwarven kingdoms on in the northwest area, Sanctum Arcana and the Mountain Crown. That's where the mana stones.
And that's the disputed area.
It's part of the Expanse. It's not the entire Expanse. The Expanse is an incredibly large area. Large in the sense that it's big, but pretty small in compared to the size of Solari. But in that area, Mana Stone would be, would be there.
Is there enough charge in the Mana Stone to last until nightfall?
Well, there'd be plenty, but the problem is that we're deciding to sail to Southport in the summer. That's the problem. The currents are going against us right now, so it's going to be a bit longer trip than we expected. Usually, us Lugoses don't come to this area very often, as you can tell by the flag up there.
Point of note, wouldn't it perhaps behoove us to take the pirate flag down until you declare pirating against someone?
Well, the disguise is mainly just for the whole Salazar thing. We usually keep it up. We spend most of our time traveling to off-continent areas. We don't spend much time
Pirating the land?
Well, no, not Solari. No, it's mainly offshore areas.
So what's to stop just another ship passing by from attacking you for being pirates?
We haven't lost a fight yet.
Fair enough.
And Salazar did tell me you five are very skilled. So, yeah.
Pull out my
He
great axe.
definitely does not know us.
Yep.
Hello, Gnome! And he speaks to you in Gnomish. It's
Okay.
like, it's been a while
Like
since
meet
we've
us.
seen one of our persuasion. Yeah.
Same. Explain the pirate thing.
Well, us Lugoses are from the north, close to the town of, the old town of Yunkar, a bit close to Ispra, in that border between the northern crown. But generations ago, us Lugoses decided it's better to take to the sea, and we've been there ever since.
Yunkar burned down.
Yeah, we noticed.
I was there.
Such a tragedy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we need a little bit of juice. So, those of the magical persuasion, could you please go to the top and meet Papi Lugos, and he will guide you how to charge the mana stone to the ship?
Well, we could do that.
Sure. I will go up there.
Be careful. I do not know when the last time these men saw a female gnome was.
I have an axe.
Just be wary.
I'm just gonna
I have
sit
a
down
giant
on the side
axe.
So I don't throw up over the side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vomit on Chester
Are you
for saying that.
I dodge.
Do what I will say, force a vomit by doing a Constitution roll. Just roll for con and roll for dexterity to dodge. Whoever gets higher wins. Con, just a straight, not your saving throw. Just add your Constitution modifier.
Crap. Where is it?
Constitution, the number under it.
That's
Sorry.
strength. Oh, thank you. Sorry. 17.
17. What's your?
13.
It's kind of gross. It's almost like bulimia, but she sticks her finger down. It's just kind of over. It's like.
Was just
Just a quick question. You guys aren't gonna be puking all over each other now. We haven't even got the booze out yet.
He's got his little ring.
You have
Probably,
booze?
yes.
Gimme.
Of course we do.
Gimme.
1 second, we'll put you to work soon. Don't worry.
Oh, jeez. I think I'm going to be sick.
Who's going to charge the stone upstairs?
Apparently, Sebastian
Well, I
is.
am going to take a bath.
Oh, what's that? Your rain cloud's not good enough now?
Yeah.
I guess I could rain myself out again. I'll spend another spell.
Take a bath and put that spell into the stone.
Fair enough. You will get yours.
All right.
I dump a bucket of seawater on myself and go charge the stone.
I would say for the sake of this, it's easy enough to find a weighted barrel where you just drop it on a rope, fetch seawater. Bathing yourself in seawater is not the best thing for your skin, but I mean, it'll get the gunk off.
There's lotion in the hold.
I guess it's pretty
Good for cleaning out wounds, though.
It is, yeah. Ocean water is good and good for cleaning out wounds.
So what is Poppy? What is this recharge thing?
Can you do magical things?
Of course.
Hey, just put your hand on it. Come on, hurry up.
All right, I put my hand on it.
Cool. You're red hair. Put your hand on the stone.
But don't you just need one?
Unless you want to see him stand here for 2 days charging this, it's fine.
Fine.
All right. Where's the one with the goatee?
I'm here.
Hand on the stone.
Bruh.
Poppy puts his hands on the stone now. Arcana check.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
Arcana check.
20.
15.
Nice.
Less than both of those. 13.
13. Okay, so let me roll for Poppy. Oh, Poppy did very well. Okay, so I'll let you guys choose. What do you guys want to pump into it? You can pump a cantrip. You can pump a spell. The more powerful the spell, the more charge that the Mana Stone gets.
Well, I feel
And this thing is gigantic. This is like the size of, it's almost 8 feet tall, and it's a cylindrical shape, orange in color. It's like a sort of like a faint orange, and just you standing by this, it's like it's almost like a funnel for magic. Yeah.
I'll put a second level spell into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do a second level spell.
Second level.
I shall do a cantrip.
You shall do a cantrip. And as you guys all focus, do you know what spell?
Very in character.
What spell do you put into it? Just for flavor.
Invisibility.
Invisibility. Okay.
Healing word.
Healing word at level 2. Okay.
Toll the dead.
Toll the dead, and you see Poppy's hands, sort of like grow like little like vines and leaves and flowers and stuff, and you just right in. That will do for maybe a day and a half. We need to charge it again. Time to go back to my rest here. Tiny Lugos, I need my jock cream.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm gonna leave as soon as I can.
I'm gonna
He's
go.
unbuttoning his pants.
Running. Running.
Okay.
Everyone, run.
Yeah.
It's like, and you hear Don Lucas.
Curious.
Really? Okay. And you hear Don Lugos is like, all right, oh, we got the charge. All right, everyone, hold down. And everybody make dexterity saving throws right now.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, dexterity
That's
saving throws.
Oh, awesome.
22.
22.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I got 7.
7. Dexterity saving throws. 7.
8.
8. Okay.
13.
13.
Oh boy.
From this boat barely being able to go against the current and make any like headway, it just really quick. What was behind the boat, actually behind the Mana Stone, is this spinning propeller. I'll show you guys what the Ankara looks like.
So.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, that's the Ankara.
Is that Legos?
No, this is actually a piece from a board game called Forbidden Island that I had. So I saw it that there was an airship, but yeah.
Cool.
These are cannons, not an actual, and there's no engines. So yeah, these
Now
are
I
cannons.
understand why they keep their flag up, because they would not have time to put it up when they go to raid another ship.
So yeah,
Wait,
this
while
thing
my
takes
laughter
off.
pirates.
You three just face down to the ground. You guys take a point of damage. Just like the
Yep,
boat
because
just
I
takes
probably
off so
fell.
fast. Kofax is actually like sort of like doing like the like cool like
Yeah.
wave surfing things up there, just like. And Sebastian, you're barely holding onto the map. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oi, most of you aren't used to the sea. I said you were used to the sea. Why you fall?
I have never been on a ship this fast before.
Welcome to the Ankara. Well, feel free to make yourselves at home. If anything pops up, you feel free to ask me or my Lugos brethren. And yeah, the ship yours.
Drinks.
Down in the hull. I'll get some. Why is there water? Have we breached? Why is there water in here?
We took a shower.
With our drinking water?
No.
No.
Oh. How do you make what? Oh, you're magic.
I am magic.
You'd be great friends with Poppy. Maybe you can apply his jock cream for him.
On that
maybe
topic,
not.
I may have missed it because some of that was still in my ear. But where exactly are we heading?
Oh, heading down to Southport. That's where Salazar wanted you five to go. You didn't have the meeting with Salazar, so you're.
I will.
Whisper.
Yeah, I will bring you up to speed later.
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah.
We have much to discuss.
All right. Drink
do.
for
Fantastic.
Drink for who wants
Thanks.
a drink?
Do you have whiskey?
We got the finest scotch.
We are.
Friends,
Ah,
let us drink.
definitely.
Please get a bowl of water, please.
Feel free to take the drinking water or your friend made water here. You can scoop it off the ground and drink that too. I don't care.
You take some of the water.
It has,
from the
Feel
bit
free,
of
water.
just don't
gravy
use
in
that.
it.
Just please
And
promise
vomit.
me.
And vomit.
Please promise me not to
Gravy.
use the drinking water to shower yourselves.
We're not.
All right. Perfect.
But I set it down and I opened the knapsack, so
Well,
precious
I can always create more water if you need it.
All right. And the ship's yours. You guys had your drinks. Feel free. What do you guys want to do? It's going to be a long trip.
We should go through all of those letters.
Yes.
And we should also fill in our friend.
Yes. We should.
I would really appreciate being in the loop.
Yeah. I get myself some wine. as
I will
well.
say for the sake of this, just for your flavor, I'm not going to skip this filling in Kofax thing, so feel free to fill in Kofax however you want to fill in Kofax.
Actually, at some point, we will fill you in.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
All right, what do you guys want to do on the
Let's
Ankara?
just say that.
I want to go talk to Poppy after he's done with the rash cream thing.
Quite
It takes a while.
Specifically.
It's going to take a while.
Okay.
Tiny Lugos is taking his time.
I no longer have my spectacles of farsight, do I?
You do not have the eyes of the eagle.
Poop. Well, is there any place I could find a perch, like a crow's nest?
Yeah, there's one.
Alright.
Want to climb up that?
Climb up to the crow's
Make
nest.
it make acrobatics check. Is it higher than 5?
10.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you have to climb up on top of the crow's nest. This is where Tiny Lugos put up the Ankara Jolly Roger. And just peering out into the ocean, it's a sight you've missed for a very long time. It's waters are beautiful in the western parts of Solari, and by the time they hit the south, they get even more beautiful. What is a very dark sapphire blue, by the time it hits your area, becomes a very light blue. It's kind of like Hawaii light blue. But yeah, the waters are pretty, very pretty. You see birds fluttering around in the air, clouds, pretty serene. So surprisingly, not a lot of other ships. There's not a lot of other ships around.
All right.
There's some seagulls.
Damrats of the sea.
So, letters?
Since our tricky companion has left, I feel we should talk now before he returns.
Our tricky companion.
Just
Yes,
They're talking behind your back. Okay.
he is an agent of someone very powerful.
Salazar. Embry.
Salazar Embry, one of the youngest brother on the council.
Yes.
They're not all brothers, but
Well,
he's
Of
younger
the
brother
two.
Of the
Yes.
the other two of the other council member.
He is the one that freed us from the law scale. So he is powerful, and
Max
he is
Embry. He's the younger brother of Max Embry.
Doran. Max is their brother. Maximilian is their brother.
And he
I
is
mean,
not-
their father. Father, my bad.
Oh, father.
and he is not to be trusted, for sure.
Father Doran, sorry.
Doran.
He sent us on a task to travel to Southport and to find an orc diplomat.
Yes.
Something that could easily be done with magic, and based on the way he teleported in, he clearly has access to deep arcane knowledge, and he easily could have just sent a message through
Could
magic.
have, but he's sending us to go find Gil Uramesh, a half-orc
A half-orc
diplomat, who is discussing peace talks with the orc tribes, the Unok, Uthor, and the Anuk.
Yes, correct.
I have a feeling it's a setup.
It might be.
The only two options are that or a test.
Question for Sebastian. Where are you having this conversation?
Somewhere away
Okay, so do you want to go into the hull? Do you want to go to like the port, starboard? I'm not very good with ship terms.
I was
sorry.
assuming it was in the cargo area
Ports
because that's where we
left,
were.
Yeah, you want to do it in the cargo area?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
Just
where
make a
I've got
perception
precious
check.
hours
You're on the
to
crow's
go.
nest. It'd be very hard, but if it's possible. Yeah, 20.
23.
You get a sense of why are they holding a meeting without me? But you don't get the context.
I'm sure there are many, many glorious things to discuss about me. Would entertain many for hours.
I do love his hat.
You know, that does not surprise me, Sebastian. Not at all.
If you are on the deck, water. Sound carries over water.
So, what? So, what do you say we go through these, spend the time going through these letters and see if there's anything interesting in there?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool.
All right. So you're gonna spend your time with the letters. What else is other people? Do you want to spend time with the letters, or?
Because there's
Might
like
as well.
50.
I'm
of
waiting
them.
for Pop to finish.
Okay. What about you, Kofax? What do you want to do?
Might as well just stick with them with the letters, see if I can help them find anything.
Okay. These are the letters that Bert held.
Yep.
Held from your family. Okay. So no, Poppy's not done. So
Okay.
now all the Lugos boys, except for Don, is applying cream to Poppy Lugos. Hey man, rash sucks. Rashes suck. Yeah.
Anyway.
What
Anyway.
kind of cruel god would put me in there?
What happens when you miss an episode?
My God.
Our God.
Yes. Oh, dear
I
God.
guess I did choose the wrong religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you go through the letters, there's a lot of them. Some of these date back until like your very first time meeting Bert. So he's been hoarding your family letters for a very long time. Either that or he's been just not aware to pass them off to you. I don't know. But these are dated long back.
So wait, these are from my family? They're not.
Yeah, they're from your family.
Oh, they're
to
not
you.
from Bert. They're from my family.
Well, some of them are, but majority of them are addressed to you, to EO. Some of them are business related, some of them are family related. Most of them are family related, to be honest. Your family's been sending you letters that you've never been receiving.
If he was alive, I'd bloody kill him again.
So there's not really many business letters per se. Do you want to go through the bit, like sort of like the one or two business letters, or do you want to go through the family letters?
Sure, I'll go through the business letters. I mean, I gathered up anything that I thought was.
So what do you want to go through first? That's one.
I'll go to the business letters first since there's not as many.
Yeah, the business letters. It was Bert basically just talking to other bards around the world, trying to sign them. Why, you don't know, because he told you he was a solo manager, but apparently he wasn't. It's
Just a liar.
yeah, he's a repeat liar. A lot of it, a bunch of bards you don't recognize. One does catch your name. Bert wanted to do business with Lord Dark's son,
Of course.
Dylan Dark.
Is there anything about Ristel in there?
Make a. Actually, no. What Ristel is a name that pops up, but not exactly a letter that's addressed to Bert. As not as like Bert addressing Ristel sending it back to Bert, but it's mentioned in one of the letters. Like one of these other bards told Bert, it's like, hey, I have a 2-man group going here with a man named Ristel. They're just wondering, could we do business with you? We're a young up-and-comers, but we're more than happy to take your guidance and travel the world and perform. And the name addressed to that mentions Ristel, it goes by the name of Duan. Duan. Another bard, yeah.
Probably someone I don't know.
No, you've never heard of a bard named Duan.
Okay. Well, looks like I can't believe our 5 years of friendship are a sham. This is just. It's really disheartening.
He seemed completely untrustworthy the couple of times that I met him.
He wasn't always like that. But, maybe I just didn't make the best choice. He persuaded me, to take him on as a manager.
Well, you learn how to pick out the liars.
Why, thank you, Colfax. I guess that means that you're among them as well, then. Since I really know how to pick out liars.
Takes one to know one.
Exactly.
You're not here.
Takes one to know one.
Certainly got me out of a few jams.
Outside of Cora, we are a lot not to be trusted.
Well, yes, because Cora just wants to kill everybody. She doesn't make that.
It's quite
perfectly
trustworthy.
You could trust her to try to kill you at some point.
True.
Yes.
Don't piss me off.
In response to you, what do you mean we?
Oh.
Eh.
I think every situation
The
is
cloak.
different.
It's dark. It's hard to see.
It's the magic, actually.
You're not there.
You're not there. So, looks like I get to go through all these letters that are addressed to me from my family that I haven't spoken to in 20 years. Apparently, they've been sending me letters, and I never got them.
Why do you do that?
Or at least for the last 5 years.
It's from your time of first meeting Bert.
Sorry, it's 5. Yeah, so it'd be 5 years. 5 years of letters I've never had from home.
Why do you do that? I think I might follow up on your little hunch. See if I can find something in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
You're gonna try to find the captain's quarters?
Gonna try.
Okay, yeah. The ship is very intricate, but do you have experience with ships? Has Koufax ever been sailing on a large galleon before?
He's been on ships for transport, but nothing too extensive.
Yeah, I mean, sort of like the construction of most ships are relatively the same. This ship's a little bit more ornate. Yeah, make an investigation check. Just don't roll lower than like a...
So there was like absolutely nothing else of any
15.
importance?
From the Burt letters, no. It just mentions Dylan Dark and Ristel in passing, but outside that, no. There's a bunch of family letters, though, for you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there
15.
15? Yeah, you'd be able, as you're just going through the hull and you walk back up, you notice that, so Papi Lugos is sort of like a raised area, like sort of like this. Mm-hmm. And there's a door right here. To go into the hull, you actually have to go into a door, like sort of like down like this. But there is a door down here. You're in the plain sight of basically everybody, but yeah.
So what would it take to stealth that?
Make a stealth check if you want to be stealthy and avoid...
23.
I have to roll perception for everybody. Poppy's blind. Okay. Crazy dimwit Dawn.
Oh, come on.
Crazy dimwit Dawn. Tiny puppy. Okay, one more. What was your total?
23.
23. From what you can tell, they don't see you. From what you can tell. You're going into the captain's quarters?
Yes, I am.
It's locked.
I'm gonna pick that lock.
You're gonna pick the lock in front of everybody?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay.
Do I see him do this?
I-
Because I'm waiting for
Yeah, you're
Poppy
waiting
to
for-
finish.
From the crow's nest where I am, I call out to our friend. Hello! What are you up to, my friend?
And all the Lugos
Wait, isn't he
boys-
supposed to roll perception?
I
I'm standing here watching you walk up to the captain.
Yeah, I'm just staring right at the door.
I thought my stealth was good.
You're stealthing from the Lugos
the
boys who are upstairs.
Not from
not from
the
these
crow's
two.
nest.
The crow's nest, yeah. I mean, he can see you, and Cora can definitely see you.
Okay, misunderstood exactly where I was.
Do I notice any of the Lugos brothers noticing him?
This isn't the restroom.
Well, when you shout out, "Hey, what are you doing down there?" A couple of Don Lugos actually just looks over. And is like, "Hi, what you doing?"
This isn't the restroom.
The restroom's a C.
There's no what are you talking about? There's no when you pee, you piss off the side of the boat.
Yeah.
Or you go in the bucket and you throw the bucket over. Make sure it's not the drinking bucket.
Ew.
I was
Gross.
a little shy.
Well, my friend is a little new to the sea. You must excuse his manners.
I pull out a giant purple hat and I walk up the stairs as a distraction and walk to the side of the boat.
I'm literally watching all of this happen.
Are you coming up with a pin pad?
Yes.
Yes.
Giant purple hat, giant purple feather.
Okay. And Dawn is the first one. Those are like, oh, that's a mighty fancy hat there. What's the story about the hat? 1 second. Rubbing the ointment on John. Like, what's the story about the hat? Mind if I see it real quick?
You can have it.
And I'm off.
Boy,
I-
thank you.
give it to him. It's yours. For allowing us on this journey.
Did you just give him your hat?
I did.
What?
And that's where we're gonna take this. No, I'm joking. That's where we're gonna take a break. But I'm flabbergasted. Wow.
I'm
okay.
without words myself.
This is. Boy, I've never gotten a gift before like this. This is perfect. Thank you so much.
He's a gnome. Doesn't he fit in the hat?
It's like his whole head
It's like the size of it now.
No, his whole head just sinks into the place where the head is. He's like, oh yeah, I'm got to make some alterations to this, but don't worry. I just can't take this. I'll probably make something for you too. In the cabin, I can probably give you something in return. I feel bad taking this.
Bottle of whiskey will be fine.
Oh, we got plenty of that. Thank you. Are you still picking the lock?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
All right.
Just, who are you and what did you do to Sebastian?
And then I walked.
Wait. I have a great idea. A trade. Poppy! And he goes over to Poppy. And he takes
no.
He puts the hat on Poppy and takes the Abe Lincoln hat. It's like, here, you can take this one. This one's been in the Lugos clan for quite a while now.
He's like, that's fine.
That sounds quite.
It looks
quite
nice.
good to me.
It's actually quite a nice hat. Like, sailors are really dirty, disgusting people, but this one's been kept really clean. It's an Abe Lincoln hat.
If you do not want that hat, I shall take it for myself.
I shall have it for you down here.
So you take the Abe Lincoln?
I take it, and I think, well, this is great. I'm gonna treasure this and save this for later. And I put it in my bag.
Okay. And
some of that rash cream.
And they sort of like, well, they can't really fit the hat over Poppy, but they sort of like put it on the back of his head, so it like hangs just barely. He's like, I look stupid.
Looks amazing, sir.
You're rubbing the wrong place.
Walk away. Now.
I'm gonna go throw up over the side of the. And as I am over there, I also toss my other hat overboard. The bowler hat. Overboard.
What? What are you doing?
I'm doing I need to do an insight check. Is this Sebastian?
Divesting himself of all his worldly goods.
14.
Are you dying, sir? What's next?
You see the bowler hat fly. You guys are shocked. He gave away his big purple hat and he just threw his bowler hat overboard.
Perhaps he is molten like the caterpillar.
I just probably look out the window just to see this bowling hat just kind of float.
Yeah,
like,
it's
what
just
the heck?
It's kind of like Odd Job. It's like.
I shall miss your fancy hat, sir.
We could have sold it.
To who? The gnomes? They just got a free hat.
Money.
I don't think they're going to pay for another. Well,
There will be more hats.
there are always more
So
hats.
all you have is the top hat, the Abe Lincoln hat now.
For now.
Okay.
There's something very wrong here.
Could be.
It's a little
Did you all have a pleasant meeting downstairs?
Oh shit.
I can only assume it had something to do with myself, but that is all that I can assume.
Was I in this meeting or
It wouldn't bother you
not?
because you were keeping
Yeah,
a watch
you were.
out there.
Just thought I would
Okay.
check. I think everything is about me.
There are many things in this world.
And all of them are about me.
Yeah.
So what do I find in these letters?
God.
It's a lot of just like from the earliest stages, like, hi EO, it's your mother, and how do you pronounce my Majorwise? How do you pronounce your mom's name?
No, it's not.
Because your
it's
sister's
not
Eleanor,
soft.
I know that. Marjois?
No, it's
Majorwis?
no. What? Guys.
Oh no, I have your look. Like it's,
Margarine? What?
it's spelled
Margarine.
M-A-R-G. Oh, your mom's name.
Ma joie?
Wow.
Okay, I will say this right now. If you want to rename your
Is she
your
from-
mom's
No,
name,
I just have to see it so I
Yeah,
can.
it was a very strange marriage that happened.
Morguay.
Morguay. Okay, it's pronounced
Morguay.
Morguay. Okay.
Yes,
She
Morguay.
sounds
So-
southern.
Plural is morguai.
Morguay.
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 The S is silent.
Okay.
Do
So.
not feed her after midnight.
She's not a Morguay.
Freaking gremlin.
Morguai.
Okay.
Morguay.
So Morguay. So it's from your mother, Morguay, and
Okay.
your sister Eleanor, and they're just saying the earliest letter is just like, "Hey, we wish you the best of luck at the Bard College, and yeah, we heard you got a new manager now. and hopefully it goes well. We're all rooting for you back home. And most of it's in the same light. For the first couple of years, they're just like, hey, good luck. We haven't heard any news. You haven't sent anything back yet. And it goes on and on and on. It's just like, hey, we're still giving you all the things, and they're updating you things on what's been happening in the Elven Kingdom, about King Neverus the Fourth's rise to the throne. They also mention the passing of Princess Ayur, which was a big major event in the Elven Kingdom. That just general like Elven, like what's going on with the family. Like Alanna finally got her first boyfriend, and her mom is not happy with him. But just the brief view on what's going on with family life.
What a modern society.
You're going. How much time do you want to spend with the letters? Just as long as you can get through all of them, right?
Yeah, just get through all of them.
Okay. The later ones are like on different topics. They're like, hey, EO, if we can, if it's possible.
They probably wouldn't call him EO. They'd call him by
you're how do you pronounce your
Eltaor.
Eltaor, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like Eltaor, just if we can have you home soon, that'd be lovely. I know you're busy traveling, performing, but we would just like you home as soon as possible. And that's sort of like just the crux of these letters, going on for the letters like from the last couple 6 months or so. They're just asking for you to could you please come home? I hope these letters are getting to you. Bert hasn't told us anything.
Yeah, well, as soon as I'm done with them.
It's possible that he might. We found where he is, and you know who he might be. Yeah.
Who he might be.
Yeah, they don't say a name, but it's he in capital letters. And that's about it.
So, okay, so I go up, I'm like, I'll go back up then, and after I'm done, I'm like, I'll go up to one of the gnomes. Excuse me, is there a parchment and a writing utensil you have it by any chance?
By all means. Don Lugo's just like, I'll open my cabin and I'll get some ink and parchment for you.
That would be fantastic.
And Captain Don Lugos opens up his cabin. It's a very messy room, and he just opens brings out parchment paper and inkwell. It's like, by all means, here you go.
Thank you. I'm going to go back up down to the cargo hold where Precious is. Write
all right.
a letter.
So the
telling
gnomes
him all about Bert and that I haven't received any letters for the last 5 years, so just got them all now.
Okay, so they're finally done with Papi Lugos. So
Oh, thank God.
he's all creamed up. He's all ointment up, and he's just rocking the chair.
Shiny.
I'm just gonna poke him a little. Hey, Poppy. Hey, Poppy.
Gravy.
I'm gonna walk away now.
Yeah, let's leave the undead zombie to rot.
I'll ask my questions later then.
Pie. Yeah, and Poppy just sort of like, and Tiny Lugos is like, don't mind Poppy. He's like that. He likes to talk in his sleep.
Okay. I mean, I just wanted to know how this whole shebang happened and how gnomes became pirates and...
Well, make an inside jet with Tiny Lugos.
13.
13? He's kind of awkward around you. Just kind of awkward. The Lugos clan, we originally from the northeast area of Solari, close to Mount Shield and Eastborough. But we decided that that area quite boring and we should discover the world. So, yeah.
Kindred spirits.
Yeah. And he blushes a little bit.
I'm gonna walk away now. Goodbye.
Okay. So just for the sake of time, all that sort of just happened at the same time because you're all doing different things. I have to bounce from each one of you. So, you guys left pretty early in the morning, and now the sun is at the pinnacle of itself. It's close to noon. Crazy Lugos and Dimwit Lugos cast a couple of fishing lines out, just fishing for stuff. You see Don Lugos hold up like a saber, and she just doing cool saber tricks. And Poppy is still strawberry shortcake.
A few syllables in that one.
What do you guys want to do? Actually, are you still on the crow's nest, or did you jump down?
That's where I napped.
Oh, nice. Make a perception check.
14. 18.
Nice. It's weird that you sailed out of West Harbor and you didn't really see any other ships per se, and now off in the distance, coming from sort of like, not, it's behind you, but sort of like in a southeastern manner. Like if they were to flank you, they would be able to flank you from like sort of like an angle. You see a big ship, bigger than that of the Ankara. It's just a big ship, and they're kind of heading in your direction. But the thing that really catches your eye is once you scan to the other side, you see a really, really downtrodden wooden boat, probably maybe like a fishing craft that someone commandeered. And on this fishing craft, a lot, but if you were to quantify it, small, maybe 15, like a small 15 by like 30 fishing vessels, not that big, maybe like 45 to 50 orcs, all crammed onto this one ship. A couple of them oaring it into the opposite direction. They're actually using the current. You guys are going against the current right now, but they're going the opposite direction. They're a bit of ways from you.
They are going north?
No, they're heading towards western side of Solari. Yeah, where you guys came from.
Okay.
Northwest.
Northwest.
Northwest. Call out. Ho! We have spotted a ship. 2 ships.
Oh, yeah. Well, what you talking about? Don Lugo's just like, what you spot?
We have a refugee ship heading northwest on our port side, and on our starboard side there's a very large unidentified something.
Large?
Looks like he is trying to flank us.
You see Don Lugos panic a little bit. He runs into his cabin's, his captain's cabin, brings out sort of like the pipe, spyglass. Yeah. Like, Poppy, wake up, Poppy. And Poppy's like, my strawberry shortcake, Ray. He's like, no, look. He's like, he looks out in that direction. He's like, and Poppy's face just sort of like drops a little bit. He's like, scaled ones, law scale.
Well, might I suggest we make a decision?
Why not put down the pirate flag and replace it with something a little bit more friendly?
I
Kill
thought
all
the
the
ship was
pirates,
invisible.
take the ship for
The ship's not
ourselves.
invisible. He casted invisibility into the
Do you
stone.
know
as in,
how
like,
to get
as
to where
fuel
we
for the
are
man's
going? Do you know how to navigate this ship? I may have sailed on a ship, but I am not a captain. So if we kill everyone on board, I believe we will drift for a while.
What?
I'm not a fan of being on a pirate ship.
I'm with him.
Well, pirates are not as criminal as you might like to think.
The law scale is bearing down on us.
They are.
You would think that
We should put
they
something
would
up
not
that.
take kindly to piracy.
They are using sail power only.
Speaking on that, so the initial burst of magical power that you put into the Mana Stone was for like the first maybe like 2 hours, and whatever Don Lugos did or whoever captained the bottom, they basically set it to the point where the Mana Stone, actually this would be Poppy since he's the magic one of the group, he set it to more of a constant state, so it's not like a burst speed. So you guys are, plus you guys are going against current, so that law scale ship would probably intersect you in about 10 minutes or so. It's hard to gauge it.
So it is larger than us, going somewhat against current.
Somewhat against current. You're against current completely.
It is a sail ship.
It is from what you can tell, it's a sail ship.
Large sails.
Yeah.
We could power the Mana Stone again.
I'm not here. I don't know any of this is happening.
We could. Or we could take our chances with the law scale.
I feel
I'm down
like
to
that
murder.
might be difficult. How big is the ship?
The Ankara?
The one that I can see.
Oh, it is the standard law scale warship that you're used to, but this is a much slightly larger than that. It's probably one of the lead ships in the fleet, and it's heading in this direction.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the more you focus up there, you notice that there's something pulling this ship, that ship too. You see reins go into the water. You don't know what's pulling it, but there's reins that go into the water.
I'm thinking we replace the flag. You guys charge up the mana pearl.
Well, if they have already spotted us, they know what flag we are flying. It's a fairly large pirate flag.
Really, it was a bad decision on their part.
It really was.
And Don Lugo's like.
On the other hand, we could say we were kidnapped by these pirates. Thank you for saving us.
You're not saying that to Don Lugos' face, are you?
Why don't we ask Don Lugos what his plan is? Don, what is your plan?
Well,
I hear them talking. I'm gonna come back up.
oh, okay. I really have no clue. Okay, and you see Tiny is already climbing up the mast. Next to you, he climbs past you, past the crow's perch. He's up there. He's already changed the flag out to something more of a merchant ship. He's like, we can't. Those disguises only last once. Once you rip it off, we can't really do much. Look, like on the seas, Ankara is wanted by law scale, but then the ship may not be it's quite an ornate ship. It's kind of hard to hide.
Fairly a distinctive vessel.
Yes. I mean, we could charge the Mana Stone again, but I'm not sure how tapped you magic users are, and Poppy's quite tapped.
Not particularly tapped.
We could do that, but if you charge it too often, you might overload the Mana Stone, and it might blow up the entire ship.
Let's do that.
How fast?
So let's not keep us marooned in the middle of nowhere.
What is going
on a
on?
sinking ship.
The law scale's coming.
Lost is coming.
Is there any other land
Warship.
nearby?
Make a perception check.
You said there was
would have
a
seen
28
refugee ship.
28.
Yeah.
You can recognize an isle. Yes. Actually, you can see, because the point of traveling to Southport via West Harbor in the summers, like the current is so large that it's, any ship that has to do this, they have to fight current. The only land you could see is actually back shore.
Well, if I recall the map, it was West Harbor, and you go down
to
around
Southport.
to Southport. Normally, you follow the land on a ship,
Yeah, correct.
so we would always see land on one side of
Yeah,
the
you would always see it, and that's the only land you can see. There's no island nearby per se. So there's land. It would be back onto
Very
the main
far
continent.
away.
The main continent. Yeah.
Is it farther away than the ship is? The attacking
Yes.
ship. Okay.
Yes.
There is also a rickety boat full of orcish refugees over here. Perhaps we could enlist them or conscript them into
Or
our...
perhaps they are going after them.
Perhaps.
We are in between. If we lower the flag,
Flag's already
The
been
flag
lowered.
is lowered. Perhaps we shall
Just zoom
position
ahead.
them on the other side of us, between us and the law scale.
I've got one other idea,
What's that?
but I do not like it.
Okay, what's your idea?
You said we can overcharge the ship with more mana, right?
You risk blowing up the stone, but yeah, this is concentrated magic. Yeah.
Aim the ship directly at the lost scale.
Why would you wait?
and then we go into hyperspace and zoom right through it.
What? Well, I have a ring of water walking.
I can swim
And then-
and have gills. I'm
then-
fine.
I can
Get
climb on
board
either
your
of you.
ship.
But wait,
That is
this
the
a-
last
A rickety
resort.
boat.
Great idea, but I don't
full
think
of
that's a very
orcish
good one.
refugees who may have been there for days is not what I want to find myself at the end
No,
of
let's
this.
not blow up this ship, especially
Well,
when
we
the
need to make the call now.
good Lucas has been-
Sabi's getting antsy.
Just replay.
Alright.
Let's put a little bit more in and try and
Maneuver ourselves.
get around.
All
to
right,
the
all right.
side.
Magic ones. Head to the top. Help Poppy. Any able-bodied ones. Are you able-bodied? Are you able-bodied?
Getting my axe out.
No. Not. It doesn't need to go to that.
Able-bodied.
Unless it does go to that. Have you ever
Damn.
fired a cannon before?
No, but I want to.
All right, get down. Meet Crazy Lugos. He'd be able to help you.
I'm running.
Okay.
I'm running to firepower.
Can you get us close enough to the orcish vessel that we might yell a few things over to them?
What do you want to do? Bunch of refugees?
It's important.
I mean,
Can
possibly.
we? Okay.
Yes, that's
Aim
not
for
the
that.
Okay. Alrighty. So just first perspective. There's you, heading this way. This is the little ship vessel heading this way, and coming all the way from you is the Lost Scale ship. Imagine it's bigger than this one, okay?
I think you might be right. They might be after the refugees.
They might be.
Yeah.
We might be able to.
This is what you see.
Oh, I
currently.
thought that was on the other side of the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, the land is here, so yeah, basically.
I thought that other little vessel was on the other side.
Oh, okay.
That makes more
No,
Like,
No,
we
it's
were-
fine.
There you go.
No.
No, as in we thought that ship was on the other side. We were
Oh,
in
you
between.
mean
We
like
were in
like
between,
that.
yeah.
That
Oh.
makes more sense.
No,
Because they
It
saw-
looks like this. It looks like this.
Perfect.
All right, you know what?
Maybe you should have that out while we talk.
Let's charge the stone.
That is charged
let's
still.
go charge
Flag
the
replaced.
Are we close enough for me to shout something at the orcs?
You're about maybe 5 to 10 metagaming phantoms people. Yeah. So you're about I would say 10 to 15 ship lengths away. So it's kind of far, but it's an open ocean possibly.
I go down, cast potpourri at them.
Well, my thought was one of two things. So perhaps I shall take for once, I shall take the guidance of the group. I could perhaps cast thaumaturgy and make a very loud or large boom or white noise or something right in front of them and draw the attention perhaps of the approaching ship.
What's the problem?
Or I could just yell something like, "The Lost Scale, those are the Lost Scale that killed your mother." Perhaps get them riled so they will go after the ship itself.
Knowing them probably is true.
Exactly.
Probably is, but still. So these refugees, they're coming from Southport?
They're from the south. Yeah, so they're going you guys are basically, you guys started in different places and you're going to the same places where you guys
What
were.
if they came from possibly from the Badlands, maybe they know something about Gil.
That is a third option.
I think our time is limited.
Our time is very
Time is
limited.
limited.
I'll
We're
say
passing
for the
ships
sake
in
of
the
this,
night
just for
or
me
the
as
day.
the DM, I'll give you guys 20 seconds to make a decision.
I vote we charge the stone.
Yes,
I was going to do
I
that
say we charge
anyway.
the stone. We should also talk to them, maybe to get them to help us.
Yes.
Give them a warning, because I think they're after
And the
them.
water,
Send them
yes.
off the other way.
Cannons.
No. Then we for sure get rid of
We should warn
for
them.
sure blow our cover. Let them know we get going.
All right, I
Okay.
need your decision
I
now.
scream over
We're
the
gonna go and
bow.
charge the stone.
These guys are like right here now.
That was a quick 2 hours.
20 minutes.
I scream over to the side. Wait. What are we? Wait.
Lost Scale, run!
Law scale. In fact, I use fine. Law scale. They are after you.
And through thaumaturgy or just screaming?
I just scream it.
Just roll a d20 and tell me what you roll.
6. 9.
That's a 9.
9.
That's a 9.
I mean,
Can't hear you over the sea.
no.
Can't hear you over that.
No. They really pay you no mind, and you see as this ship just bears down on the orcs, and they're all just panicking, and all the Lost Scale people are like throwing like hooks down on ropes, just trying to like anchor their shatty vessel to theirs.
What was the name of the man we were to find?
Gil Uramish.
Yeah.
All right, scream over to them. Do you know Gil Urmish?
Let's not piss off the Lost Scale.
Okay. Roll another d20.
That
just
was
to-
not.
Okay, just making sure. So yeah,
They
they've
hit my
dropped.
first one.
They basically a couple of the Lost Scale members jump onto this ship and they just have spears out and everything. And a bunch of the orcs are just like starting to panic. They're starting to retrieve the orcs up there. A couple of them try to fight. A couple of them just get stabbed in the chest and thrown overboard. And they're starting to take the orcs onto their ship into like sort of like the prison hold area because they opened up another door on the side to make it easier for them to usher these guys in.
Well, now they have a place to stay at night.
Wait, so they threw a couple of them overboard?
They killed
They
them.
killed them and threw them overboard.
I was gonna say, could we like possibly sustain life and bring them back?
I mean, I mean, there's bodies floating in the water now. Women are crying, children are crying.
Are there any bodies in the water that actually look like they might still be alive?
Oh, there were children in this orcish boat?
Yes.
I was not
Man.
aware of that. You did not tell me that.
I just said a group of orcs. Yeah, I mean,
just
men,
said a
women,
group.
children. Yes, yes.
I
Okay,
don't
will that
like
alter your decisions?
Yes.
Yeah, most likely.
I do not
Well,
care
I
about the
didn't-
adults
All right,
so much.
so
I did not- I was not a big
I haven't
fan.
done this since episode 2, but I am willing to retcon something in game right now. But it has to be a team vote. So who wants to change what the plan? Raise your hand.
Well, the only reason
I
I,
wanted
say
to
that
warn
is
them
because had I
anyways.
known there were children on there, I would have attempted to rescue the children.
Okay, so you would change your action. Would anyone join Chester in changing their action?
I would
2.
have tried to warn them.
One more was
Screw the canon. Kids are important.
If one more does it, I will re-retcon this entire thing.
Sounds like all 3 of them.
Is that a yes from you?
I said I would have warned them regardless. I wanted to warn them in the first place.
Same thing.
So in this case, it's,
Nah, it's okay.
it's 2 out of 5.
It's okay.
No. So they're starting loading up people.
I hate the Lost Gal.
Oh wait, go this way. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Sorry, I made no sense. All right, so, and at this point, you see a couple of them on the top just look over and they see you guys.
I don't feel it is necessary to charge the mana stone.
Well, I'm hidden under near the
I
cannon.
don't really like this. I especially don't like orcs being persecuted for no reason.
They're all loaded up.
As
We just continue
drift
on,
by.
apparently. Unless they come after us.
Are they
What-
coming after
what
us now?
Are you guys still charging the stone?
I'm not.
Okay, you don't want to charge the stone. Okay.
Sebastian and I were probably already doing it, weren't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you guys pump into it? Cantrip, level 1, level 2, level 3.
I'll do a level 1.
Level 1.
Do level 1 as well.
Poppy is spent. But,
It's all that lotion.
So as you guys put in level 1 and
Level 1.
level 1, and Poppy just tries to put any like little magic he has left into it, and you see the stone. Actually, everybody make Arcana checks. No, people pumping into the stone. Yeah, Arcana. check.
18.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
He's gonna do it. Hey, you rolled pretty well though. So it wasn't that one. Okay, so for the sake of this, since Poppy rolled a nat 1, you guys put your magic into the stone, and to Poppy's behest, he looks up. You see cracks forming. No! Stop! And he like puts his hands on both of you, and he like, puts his off the stone.
Hands off, sir.
Any more will overload it. No. We can't load it. Not now.
Oh, okay.
It's still spinning, and you guys did get a little more juice out of it, but it's not going to. You're not gonna Fast and Furious outspeed the Lost Realm. And this boat, like you hear like this sort of like this horn, and it's just sort of like a halt horn. It's sort of like a police siren, but.
I used thaumaturgy and I honk twice back.
So they stopped the boat, loaded everybody off of it, and then still were able to catch up to us.
Yes.
It is a warship.
They are being pulled by something,
Yeah.
and we are going quite slow.
Yes.
Yeah, because there are rains that go into the water. Yeah.
Looks like we are going to be boarded. Awesome. I'm gonna go down and
I am still near the cannons with the other
Let's
gnomes.
go.
Yeah,
Sides.
we have cannons. Are the domes
The
doing
boat-
anything?
The boat.
we are.
The boat is about about 2 to 3 boat lengths away now. So, anything before, and you see one captain, probably the captain, come up, holding this anchor above her. It's like really muscular human woman. She's like, halt! We're going to need to just inspect, make sure you're not harboring refugees, any illegal contents. It'll be a quick inspection. We'll lead you on your way.
I could cast past without trees.
You could hide.
Back in the barrels.
I could
Individually
definitely
Hold
hide.
the cotton.
Call me.
Oh god, not the rash cream again.
I'm going to get the cheese this time.
I call the meat.
I cast. Oh wait. I cast disguise self upon myself.
Okay.
I should have put up a disguise.
How big are the cannon holes?
Pretty big. I mean,
Okay, can I take the cannonball out and hide in there? Because they're not going to check inside the cannon. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
And-
So
and
you can have the meat, whoever.
Okay. And Tiny
Gross.
Lulu's like, what
You
you
throw-
doing? And she's and you just chuck the cannonball. I was like, oh, those are expensive. And
Use the other cannon. I'm going to use this to hide.
but we have one on each side.
Well, too bad.
Oh, we have to move it, I guess. But okay. And you see Cora climb into a cannon.
I'm going to hide now.
I'm sure there's something I can hide under, right?
Oh wait, man,
I begin
everybody make stealth
smoking
checks.
near her.
Everybody make stealth checks. You're doing disguise stealth.
Disguise self
19.
as
19. You can hide in
as a
barrels. You can lock yourself in the You can lock yourself in the cabin. You can go in the cargo hold, lock yourself in a crate.
I cannot
hide yourself
disguise as a
behind
gnome.
crates.
You know what? I'm gonna put myself into a crate.
Okay. Put the chicken eggs in there.
Fine, I'll be ginger with them.
I'll say you crush a few.
Fine.
Okay.
I
Better
disguise.
than
What do you-
rash
what do you-
ointment.
I'm altering myself
Okay. What do you change yourself
just
to?
to look like a sailor.
Okay.
Just a human sailor.
So a more buff Sebastian.
You know, I have a disguise kit actually. I think
It takes a while to put on.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it. 11.
11. Yeah, it's fine. You're in the cannon.
Yeah.
I disguise myself as a large, fat dwarf.
Oh,
Okay. You.
I did not hide very well.
A
so
merchant
just
dwarf,
kinda-
I should say.
I couldn't fit into the barrel of cheese, so
Okay.
The cotton is lovely this time of year.
Well, what did you roll?
I got a 4.
Ugh.
So I sucked.
Yeah. So the ship gets boarded, and you see.
I'm just gonna sit and play. That's what I'm gonna do.
The ship's barred.
Yeah.
I'm the ship's bard, yeah.
So they do the thing where they board ships, the planks. Some of them throw hooks up.
No, they don't throw hooks if they're getting planks and we're being cooperative.
Oh, okay. So my bad. I'm not used to ancient maritime tactics. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, they plank up.
He really is a sailor.
Yeah. You really are a
That
sailor.
was on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so you see this buff law scale soldier in very fine scale armor with the law scale logo, basically the scales with the balancing the dragon between both scales. She walks up carrying this really gnarly anchor on her, like throwing it around like nothing, really just doing tricks with an anchor. But and you see a couple other soldiers board the ship, and they're like, "Who's captain of the ship?"
Well, I'm the dwarven trade that hired them.
And your name?
Dwarfo.
Deception check.
Please roll his. Oh no.
Not much. 3.
Dwarf.
I might have been drinking
On
a bit.
Dwarfo.
Okay, Dwarfo. I'll make sure your name is on the ship ledger, and we'll see what to do next. Who is captain of the ship? And Don Lugos is just like, his sword is basically hidden in the back of him right now, and he's making sure that no one tries to see his sword. It kind of looks kind of awkward. It's like, oh, that be me. I am Richard. Richard Crackman.
You're worse than I am. His name is Nomo.
I'm trying really hard not to laugh at a cannon.
I'm just gonna come back. I'm just
Let's
gonna
not
come up
know
with my
Nomo and Dwarfo.
Oh,
Humo over here. Bobbing the deck.
Okay, Humo. All right, Captain Crackman. I want you to gather everyone on the ship, all crew, and I want you put them in the center of the ship, and I want to see the ship ledger. I want to see the
As we go about gathering everyone, I quickly forge a fake manifest with all of our names and stuff on it.
Okay, I will say since you're doing it real, I would say
Very hastily, very hastily.
Okay, so roll a d20, add your intelligence modifier and your proficiency with disadvantage because you have to do this really hastily. You still have your inspiration. You want to use it? Cancel.
Let's use it.
Well, you already rolled twice.
Yeah. What was the first one?
7.
Yeah.
Plus my intelligence modifier.
And your proficiency because you're proficient with the 14.
2 and 3. 12.
12. What names do you put down?
Humo.
Humo. Okay.
Dolfo and whatever that guy's name was.
Richard Crackman. What about you?
Dolfo.
Dorfo?
Dolfo.
Any other names you want to put on the ledger?
Nomo Tucson.
Okay, you gotta give me some names, man, because there's some
Bilbo and Frodo and and Nacho.
I call Nacho.
Okay.
Okay.
Affiliate.
All right, don't worry. We'll do roll call, and you can do it then.
Oh God.
So I'm going to take a break. My stomach hurts so bad. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. You guys are awesome. Thank
We
you,
broke
guys.
the GM.
We'll be right back in 5 to 10 minutes.
Nacho.
What's your full name? Not your name.
Okay.
Not your name.
Oh, not your name.
Not your name.
I'm in a bit of pain.
I was gonna say not your name,
I think we may have just killed the DM.
Yes, we killed
Oh Lord.
I need bathroom now.
We're still on air though.
Break. Are we? I'm sure they just
Break?
didn't update it.
And welcome back to Legends of Solari, episode 10. I just had to get those giggles out of I think we all had to get the giggles out of our system.
Dorfo!
And they're back.
They're back. Okay, so you guys are boarded now. You see the very muscular female law scale sergeant or commander or of the higher ranks there, swinging around the anchor in her arms. It's like, well, Dwarfo, that's your name, correct?
Dorfo it is.
All right, you're going to come with me. She just pulls you aside. You're gonna stand next to me, okay?
No problem, milady.
Captain Crackman, Captain Crackman, gather your crew and passengers right away. And he gets all the available people. Okay, so you're hiding in the cannon. You're hiding in a crate of eggs. You are altered Phil
as a sailor, look like a sailor, and I've got a.
You are.
I'm swabbing the decks.
And you are still. You're still red. You're still a red hair.
Human sailor.
If I could use it, what I could do with a disguise kit, if I could make my hair look a little darker in the time that was necessary.
I would say no. It's
No,
just,
then nope.
Yes.
Okay, so the sergeant with the anchors, like all the crews gather, all the Lugos boys are there, or not really Lugos boys. Tiny is carrying Poppy Lugos' chair over his head, like this is like, and everybody's here. All right, so give me the ledger.
There you go, ma'am. I realize it's not the highest quality, but you know, we're from the Dwarven lands. We're not exactly big on paperwork there.
Make a deception check.
I don't really care if you believe me or not. 19, but you know. Plus 6, so it's 25.
Okay, nice.
Damn.
Okay,
I'm a deceiving dwarf. I didn't say that out loud.
I see names. Your ship, your crew list and passenger list has names.
Well, that's Humo over there. Goes by Jojo on his off days.
Typically, on these crew lists, they also list age, race, and gender.
Well, we don't stand so much on that ceremony. You know, we're a inviting type back where I come
Gender's
from.
really just a construct of modern humanity.
Thank you, Humo. Thank you.
Oh, are we gonna go on this? Okay.
We don't discriminate where I come from, so we don't really keep track of those things.
I'm just gonna start strumming my mandolin.
That's Peter Fakeman over there. It's our resident bard. You know, we just brought him along because we need some tunes while we're
I'm gonna roll a performance check.
Go for it.
Oh no.
It's all right. I got 13.
You do the.
He's affordable.
It's a pretty tense. It's a pretty tense situation right now, but you do your best to play music.
Hey, I got 13. It's not that bad.
It's good. It's not terrible by any means. Okay, so we're gonna play a quick game.
I love games.
I'm going to point to a person, and you're going to tell me their name.
You got it. Humo. That's my good friend Humo. Goes by Jojo sometimes.
Now I'm going to change it up a little bit.
You got it.
I'm going to point to a person, but I don't want you to scream their name out. Just whisper it into my ear. Okay?
Why would I do that?
Because I know you're hiding something.
But didn't I pass my perception or deception check? With flying colors, don't you believe me? Whoa. The eggs are, some of our eggs are cracked, I apologize.
Okay.
They're giggling
You know
eggs.
what? What's the name of the bard?
The bard?
Say it out loud.
Peter Fakeman.
Are you Peter Fakeman?
Why, yes, I am.
Where are you from?
Good lady.
Where are you? No. Where are you from? Where are you from?
From Westport, of course.
West Harbor.
Sorry, West Harbor. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're not taking that one back. You are not taking that one
What?
back. I've told you West Harbor so many times already.
In game, they'd know what it was.
In game it
fair.
was, yes.
Okay.
We were there for days, weeks even.
Still water.
I mean, I'll roll my persuasion check.
No,
Sure.
no, you're fine. Oh.
Wow.
So she's fine, right?
I'm just gonna keep playing.
Tell me the number.
I got 9.
Okay.
So now you're suspicious.
I'm just like play.
Well, you know, bards are
Play.
suspicious. Who knows where the bard's really from? We just found her in West Harbor.
Enough with you.
Oh.
Captain. Captain Crackman. Roy. Richard Crackman. Right? And you see, he's starting to scratch his back a little bit. Really, like, and he has that sword that he's kind of scratching his back just a little bit.
You know, we've got the best ointment this side of Southport, and that's why we're heading down there with it. That's what our manifest really has. You want me to show you something? I have great stuff.
By
We'll
all
cure
means.
anything you got.
By all means, with the papers you give her, it comes with a ship manifest and all the list. It's like a bunch of standard food, water, rash cream.
Best stuff. Use it on everything. You got some armor on there. You got some sore shoulders or you know, hot spots. If you know what I mean.
Not a lot of stuff on this large ship.
Well, it's very expensive cream.
Well, I think it's best I go into the cargo hold and
By all means.
inspect your wares myself.
Try some of the cream.
And she's just looking over. She's counting things. Make a stealth check.
Who, me?
Yeah. With advantage, I will say for the sake of this, since you're
Nat 20.
okay.
This was my actual dexterity was much better.
So she's going over the things. It's like, and it says you have 18 barrels of miscellaneous goods. 1, 2, 3. 18? Okay. And you have 6 crates worth of other material. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You want a crate of eggs? Looks like we got an extra.
Boys, and you see law scale soldiers come in there now. They take all the crates. There's
Okay.
hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Some
7.
damn law scale.
7 law scale soldiers. Oh, perfect number. I didn't even plan for that. But they each pick up a crate. One of them's a little heavier. They usually like
Those are rock eggs, you know.
rocks.
It's a
Really
special type
large.
of bird, real heavy.
I know what a rock is.
No.
They're very common in South.
Not a rook, a rock. It's different.
Anyways. Okay.
I'm just gonna entertain everybody upstairs.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
They're just looking over the list. It's like, all right, 4 of these crates contain eggs. Okay. Let's start with 1. Crate of eggs. Crate of eggs. Crate of eggs. Anything you want to do?
Yeah, hide myself under them as best I can without breaking them.
Oh, okay. Dexterity check, sure. With disadvantage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to think, 'cause I also got lucky.
You want to use it. You also got the inspiration.
Yeah, we can use an inspiration point.
I'm okay with using the inspiration point. Hiding them eggs, boy.
Is it dexterity saving throw or?
No, not saving throw. Just check.
Ooh, you jerk.
It's not a saving. It's not saving.
I know. Oh man, we might want to use that inspiration. Because you think a 16 would be good enough?
Well,
You
you have
guys can discuss.
disadvantage,
Feel free to
too.
discuss.
You have disadvantage.
I don't know.
That inspiration cancels it out.
Oh.
16's good enough.
Sounds good to me. Probably gonna lose either
Fine.
way.
Let's use it.
You guys gonna use the inspiration?
Yep.
Okay.
Do it.
Inspiration spent. So 16.
Yes.
You do your best. I mean, like, to transport egg in the old days, they usually put it in hay. So you do the best you can.
Yeah.
And
while I was being jumbled around.
it's like, and then eggs, all cracked.
I told you we had a few bad ones.
Lady Nostrum, this one much heavier than the other ones.
It's rather cracked. They're rocks.
You transport eggs with rocks?
Why not? How do you transport eggs?
Not with rocks?
Well, I don't know where you come from. That's a strange way to transport eggs.
Yep, I'm not there.
Okay, well, the 4 crates of eggs are accounted for. And also, there's 2 more crates of alcohol. Well, there's 7 crates total in your hull. No, the alcohol's there. They go over to the 7th crate, and you see Papi Lugos just like, sort of like motioning, like, he's doing like this thing with his hands, like he's like doing like sort of like
well,
this
you
kind of
see, the thing about that crate, you're
like motion,
it's sealed, and it's got to stay fresh till we get to Southport.
I'm really sick of your mouth, so I'm going to open this crate, and whatever contraband is in this, I'm going to arrest every single one of you.
Are you sure about that?
You want to get in our way?
I'm just saying, are you sure you're going to arrest us once you see what's in the crate?
Crate open. It's like wrapped items in like brown paper bags. Heavy. Chunky. Flour. Sand. Private Wilkinson, open this package. Golden dust. Crate pulls out.
Let's see.
Care to explain the transport of this golden dust, per se?
Well, if you step over here into my office, I'll be happy to explain it to you.
All the other 7 are just getting ready to, like, they're getting their swords ready, their pikes ready. It's like, I'm afraid this vessel will be commandeered by the law. And then you hear Papi Lugos just scream, Lugos Glad attack! Okay.
I cast thaumaturgy.
Okay, for the sake of this, I'm not going to put the boat on here because you guys can't stand on the boat. But I would say for the sake of this, you're free to move around I would say, it's going to be really tight. But I would say, like, all the way up to here, so this entire rectangle, except for this part, okay? You're on the ship, but there's no way I can put that many people on the ship.
Could I possibly cast Sacred Flame or some sort of thing that kind of blows up that package in his hand so they all get gold dusted and high right before the...
Do you want, I'll allow each one of you to do one thing. You're still in the cannons.
Yeah.
And you're still in the box.
But I can, but it's open, which means I can pop out and do a sneak attack.
Pop out and do some shit.
Yeah, okay, so I'll allow each person to do one thing. What do you guys want to do?
I want to go to the lost skill boat. I want to see if I can slip over there.
Okay, so for this sake, it's right next to you now, and it's boarded on. I would say easy enough. You want to run over to the lost skill boat?
Sure. I mean, all the lost skill boarded us.
From what you can tell, there could be more, but I don't know. But do you want to go on the other boat?
I want to slip on them.
Okay, sure. You jump onto the other boat. So I would say for the sake of this, this area up here is the other boat. I know their ship is bigger than yours, but for the sake of this, it's kind of like funky. Water tiles are very expensive. So yeah, so this is your boat. I'll say ignore the islands. This is their boat, okay? Yeah, just for, it's called imagination. So, all right, so give me your minis.
Yay!
Corey, you're still hidden, unless you want to pop out now of the cannon.
Yeah, I'll do sneak attack.
You can't really sneak.
Or
attack.
not sneak, but yeah.
Okay, so let me get this. So, where did she go? Oh, she's dead. Wait, oh no, here she is.
Oh.
Okay. And you see, these guys are the ones that carried the crates out. And on the other ship is 3 others. That sort of like just get like ready. I would say for the sake of this, hand me.
Yep, I'm slipping over there.
Yeah, you're slipping over there. It's fine. Pretend you all have rings of water walking right now, okay? So it's right here. So Quora, I would say the cannon you pop out this way, so you have more like here. Kofax, where do you want to position yourself?
Well, I'm popping out of a crate and about to
Okay,
stab
so
someone.
So the crates are back here, so you'd be like right here.
Okay.
Sebastian, where do you want to position yourself?
Right there's fine.
Okay, that's fine. And Chester, you were talking to them, so you'd be kind of here, and here. Okay. Everybody roll for initiative.
I do use my thaumaturgy
What's
to
your...
smack the gold dust into the air.
Okay.
And I'm doing a sneak attack and whoever's like right next to the crate.
that would be this gentleman right over there.
Okay.
Actually, no, wrong guy. That gentleman right there, and this goes right here.
Ooh, I'm gonna hurt him so bad.
All right,
Should be high.
So what is the thing you do? Yeah, so get your free attack. Okay. So it's sneak attack, assassinate, all of it.
Yeah, so roll twice advantage. Wow.
Boobies.
Let me see. That'd be 15.
15? Yeah, that hits. Just
Sweet.
barely.
And then I gotta roll for the dagger as well.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, no, it's just a regular sneak attack. So.
Yep, that hits. Just barely.
Anyone have one more 3d6? Or 1d6? Sorry.
3D. It's very 3D.
All right. Not the best. So that's 6, 8, 11, 14.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Can I add the modifier after?
Yes.
So that's 14, so that's 28. That'd be 32.
32 points of damage?
Oh.
Beautiful.
Just pop out of the crate
And kill a man!
stab him right in the face.
Oh, yeah. Well, I need to push him out of initiative order now.
Fantastic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that was, that
They're high on
Well
gold
done.
dust, right? They're all high on gold dust, right?
Oh, yeah, so these ones were the ones that go dust and you thaumaturgy pop the bag and they're... All three of these guys are now affected with gold dust.
Yeah.
I will say for the sake of this, they're blinded. The effects of gold dust hasn't kicked in yet, but they're blind for the sake of this.
Is this in the hold or is this on top?
This is all on top. This is on top of the deck.
Okay. Where are the other people?
Oh, the Lugos boys all basically, they just dipped out of here and they're on top of Poppy Lugos, back on the top of the boat.
Are they?
Yeah, they're on top of the top of the boat. Well, they're not leaving the boat. They're just in a different area from you guys. And
It's fine.
I just gotta do math.
It's not gonna work, Sebastian. It's not gonna work. They're still gonna arrest you.
This.
All right, everybody, roll for
Good chance we all
initiative.
die here
I got
today.
16.
15.
16, okay. 15,
Very good chance.
20.
okay.
Dose.
23.
Nice. Sebastian,
you
good for
know
All
it
right,
was
so
out of
this guy's gonna do.
2,
Okay, that is.
This is the problem with metal dice.
Okay, so that's 17.
6.
People say that.
Guards 1, 2,
It's
3.
Same
Okay,
amount of
Ooh,
randomness as
that's
yours.
nice.
Cause see that tumbling in the
That's
air?
not that great, actually. That's
Yeah, it dented my cards.
I am.
Luckily, they're not collectible.
boat. Ooh, I'm rolling good today. I'm rolling very good today.
Oh crap.
There's a good chance we might all die here today.
There's a very good chance we're going to die here very soon.
Well, a death at sea is all right.
All right, so off the top again, 20 to 25.
23.
My guess is the first thing our young friend Sebastian here is going to do is fling a giant fireball at the top of the deck
And I got
and blow up the nose.
Okay, so the guards
We're going
on
to be
the
a fight
boat go
between
next.
two groups of people, and then we're going to lose to both of them.
GB.
Sounds
And
about
then
right.
what did you guys roll?
16.
16?
15.
15. The guards on the other
God, I
boat
wish I was
go
going
next.
before him.
And
I'm trying to
then,
flip around them.
so then
Somebody's on
EO,
the right boat.
Quora, and Chester.
Or just blow up the boat. It's a suicide mission.
EO.
Pirates were going to transport us.
Oh, forgot to do the.
Pirates are just bandits of the sea.
I forgot to do the thing for the Lugos
They're
boys.
sanctioned by the government, bruh.
Wow, Lugos boys rolled a 1.
Oh, for the
Those
love
are
of
privateers.
God.
They're useless.
Well, same.
All right, top of the round, Sebastian, go.
Fireball at the
Leadership.
Lugo boys.
What?
Yeah, I'm fireballing the Lugo
Sebastian
boys.
hates the
Nope.
criminal element of
We
the
already
world.
pissed off the law scale. Just
We
saying.
would definitely appreciate it if you didn't do it, but
They are bandits of the sea.
Okay,
You can't seem to
I
help
need to roll
yourself.
dexterity saving
It's
throws. for
chaotic
each one.
good.
You're fireballing the Lugos boys.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hold on. Let me roll
What?
dexterity.
Why?
No, that's what he wants to do.
I just wanted to kill them
That's a
since they
fail.
got on the ship.
What's your dexterity saving throw?
I know that. It is 15.
15? Okay, so Don Lugos saved. Poppy didn't. Crazy Lugos.
Oh, jeez.
Crazy Lugos fails. This is Dimwit Lugos. Dimwit Lugos fails. And Tiny Lugos. Tiny Lugos fails. Only Don Lugos saved. How much damage?
29.
He just killed everybody. Except for Dawn.
You release this fireball, which is not really like a Hadouken in D&D lore. It's more like a flaming explosion. And you see on top of your boat that you guys are on.
Yeah, that too.
There's a light on fire. The top is completely on fire. I will say for the sake of this, I'll put this as a reference.
Oh my god.
That mage, that mana crystal starts absorbing that flame. You see Crazy Lugos, Tiny Lugos, Dimwit Lugos, and Poppy. Ash. And Don Lugos just sort of like dips out of the way just in time and falls into the water. He takes half damage. Don Lugos is fine, and that's the last you see of Don Lugos. He just jumped into the water.
Well, we're screwed.
And you see the crystal.
Should we
And then by
run?
movement, I am going to run towards the other boat.
I'm following Sebastian. I'm running.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your action for the turn.
Yep, that's my action.
Okay, sure. That ends Sebastian's turn. Next is wow. Kovacs, go.
I think
So
I'm
glad that I
gonna
keep-
run to the other boat. as
So
well.
glad that I keep Precious on me at all times.
Okay, so I would say for the sake of this,
This-
it
all my
was a
worldly
sneak attack,
possessions in my
not engaged
bag.
in combat yet. I would say it's easy enough to get to. You have to kind of go around all this, but yeah, easy enough. You're on the other boat.
I wonder if I should attack someone in the process as well, but it's like, you know what? I think we ticked up and off people as it is.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna prep myself for a dodge or parrying or whatever it is.
So you use the dodge action?
Yes.
Okay, so you basically, yeah, it's okay. You get ready to dodge action. That's fine. All right, so that ends Kovacs' turn. Commander Nostrum, she just sees this and she's like, "What is happening?"
I think she's losing her boat.
She's just confused and she doesn't even. She's like, the hell? I mean,
These pirates kidnapped us.
Exactly, the pirates, they kidnapped us.
A little late for that one.
she's gonna go back onto her boat. Okay.
Why did she go back to... Wait.
Because she sees the man who tossed the fireball, and she doesn't see. She sees him as a threat.
That's how I'd assess that.
Yeah. The man who launched the fire. She's gonna attack you with 3 attacks.
Why would you do this?
I have no clue. That's a 3 plus what's the matter? 5, 18.
Oh, 18.
I mean 8.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh, 18 misses.
8 misses.
AC of 15.
AC of 15. Okay. That is a 17. And that is a 23.
Both it.
Yeah. You take 10 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
And you take another 2 points of wait, hold on. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. She comes in with her sword, gets you once, and then she takes the anchor and hits you in the back with it.
Oh.
Yeah. And she's just kind of confused. She's like, and all her men are like, what do we do? What do we do? I was like, we have no idea what's going on. And yeah, that ends her turn. God, this is so weird. Next is the bandits' turns, and they, yes, they'll go for. This is so weird. They'll go for Chester, I guess.
No one else is running off the boat.
Nope.
I'm waiting.
All right, well, they're going for Dorfo,
Yeah,
actually.
they're going for Dorfo. Yeah.
Are they in, like, kind of messed up because of the gold dust still?
They're blinded.
They're blinded, so they attack with disadvantage.
So, yeah.
Good job.
All right.
Well, that was a 15. 15 on top of a 3, so that's 18. But at
Yeah, it's like the
disadvantage.
captain also. Didn't she get gold dust on her?
No, she was kind of more off to the side.
Oh.
It exploded next to these 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so 15 is the lower. 15 total. What's your AC?
16.
Okay. That ends
Suck
his
it.
turn. The other one, they only got 1 attack, so he's gonna go for you as well.
Isn't he blind?
Yeah, he'll stumble around. Yeah, he'll reach you.
Attempt to hit me.
Yeah, attempt to hit you with disadvantage. That's terrible. That's a 5. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Yeah.
You suck as well.
And this one just goes full force with the spear and just falls off the side of the boat.
Well, he'll have a good death. He's high as shit.
Okay, so and these 3 up here are like, we're being boarded, and they all you're a bit of range away from the. They'll attack you too. Go for Colfax.
I was trying to
So
sneak
they had
aboard.
disadvantage because of the
I wasn't going full
dodging,
force
or-
aboard.
Yes, so they'll attack with disadvantage on you because you take the dodge action. That is correct.
Did they roll higher than me?
That's a nat 20 that you saved yourself from. And that's a 1. So
Huzzah!
over the edge.
Oh, the end we go.
Go for EO.
Wow, I saved myself.
Good job.
16.
Hits, because I was trying to sneak aboard, not go full force at them.
I mean-
all right.
I mean, there's really no way you could have done it. I mean, for the sake of this, nah, not
That's what
really.
I'm trying to say.
That
Someone
is-
decided to throw a fireball.
that is an 11 points of damage.
At the pirates.
And he sticks you with the spear.
On a wooden ship that we're all on.
It's 11 points?
11 points, yeah. And this one will go for Sebastian. With that is a 15.
Does hit.
Okay. That is a 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that ends their turn. Io, it's your turn.
Good.
You see the gem in the back crackling, and all the casters here can just feel like sort of like pulsating energy, like start to emit. Even though you're on the other ship, it's like
So I'm going to cast
ready to
Hypnotic
erupt.
Pattern on all those in the men.
you're gonna cast hypnotic pattern. Okay, awesome. Where do you position your hypnotic pattern?
Kind of above it.
Okay, I was waiting for a second. He fell off the boat and he's drowning. So-
It's like between both ships. It's just, so it's like hypnotic. So
okay,
people
so
speak at it.
everybody make a wisdom saving throw, if I remember.
Is it wisdom saving?
I think it's everybody that can see it. I don't think you get the.
Well,
Wait, who's doing what?
not so
He's casting
wise.
his
No, I think it's only against.
I'm gonna die today.
That's unlikely.
I thought it was. Boy.
'Cause I only have that
Luckily,
much speed.
Sebastian has taken care of a big chunk of our enemies
Let's
that weren't
see.
really enemies, but
Hypnotic pattern.
they're gone.
Okay, you create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside of a 30-foot cube. Okay, where do you want to put the 30-foot cube? So 6 by 6 squares.
I'm gonna put it above the ship.
What?
So up here, over you guys.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, wait,
just-
yeah, don't
just
we
the
get
3.
affected too, though?
Does it affect
Each creature in
everybody?
the area who sees the pattern, so it affects even.
Oh, so it affects
Yeah.
everybody.
So
Except you.
You can fit it right over just those
Yeah.
three guards.
Yeah, you can
I'll
fit it
put-
over those 3 and a
I'll
little
let the
over.
guard. Yeah,
if you
yeah.
want to.
That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Okay, so they must take wisdom saving throw on a failed save. They
Okay.
become charmed for the duration. While charmed, they are incapacitated and their speed is 0. Ooh, pretty.
Basically.
Well, good thing I.
Okay, I would say for the sake of that, since the captain is over here and you want to put it over like that,
Yep.
she's unaffected by these 3. So, okay, wisdom saving throw.
Or you can put it over us.
Yeah.
That's an 18, that passes.
I was trying to.
That's a 17. Does that pass? What's your DC?
My DC
Spell save DC.
is 16.
Okay, that passes. So 18, 17. This one is an 8. This one is just looking in the sky. Ooh, pretty colors. Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to get around that way. I'm trying to
This
go
way?
into the lower decks. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I would
get
say
to
for the
the,
sake
to
of
the
this, like
orcs.
most of this is the boat. Like it's easy enough to get around. I know it doesn't look like a boat, but I mean,
That's fine. I'm trying to get
It's like two
into the
islands.
lower.
it looks like
I'm trying to get into the lower decks.
you'd be able to find the lower deck.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm trying to
You
find the
wouldn't have
holding
enough
cell for
movement
the
to get
orc.
down there,
Yep.
but you'd be on the.
I'm trying to find where they're holding the orcs.
Yeah, fine, easy enough. All right, so that ends Eo's turn. Cora,
I'm running.
pulsation. Yeah.
I'm running away
Yeah.
onto
easy.
that boat.
Actually, did they swing at you? No, they swung at you.
Yeah,
This
I
one
haven't
had me.
been engaged yet.
So, yeah, you get on.
Cool.
Yeah. Chester.
You're not doing anything else? Can't you swing at somebody?
I mean, I could attack the first guy, but I thought it was attack and then movement.
You could do it in any order.
Okay, I'm gonna attack that dude in front of me.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Reckless or no reckless?
Ooh, nat 20.
Okay, you don't need reckless.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so 1d12 plus your strength plus your rage, which is now 3. Wait, are you raging?
Yes.
Okay, you rage. Fine.
5.
So
plus
double.
7.
So no, double the
Okay.
dice.
10.
10 plus
17.
17. Yeah, he's got
Nice.
Oh, good.
They're not that tough.
And now I'm a chill.
Okay. Now it's the dead Lugo. Oh wait, it was back to your turn now because she won.
The Lugos are dead.
Yeah, they're out of the initiative.
Well, gee, let's see. How about decisions? I think I'm gonna go ahead and cast Blink.
Nice. So yeah, blink. What do you want to do with blink? Basically
well,
a teleportation.
A whole lot of nothing, because I'm gonna roll at the end of my turn.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Is Shield of Faith a cantrip?
It is first level. Oh,
You can't cast 2 spells a turn. if
you're
you-
right. I forgot
so
all
it's
about
cantrip
that.
Or
So I'm not gonna do
cantrip
that.
and spell. The most you can do.
well, in that case, I'm going to stand in front of these guys.
Wait, don't you want to
Wait,
leave
they're
them?
blind?
They're
All right,
blind.
The boat
fine.
is gonna explode.
We'll go ahead and walk away.
All right, you're going on to the other ship.
And
or you're
saunter
jumping
my
in the
way
water?
over to the other ship.
Okay, that's easy enough to do. This whole so the round ends. There's no Lugo boys because
They gathered all up into one little spot.
Okay, all right.
So to all the DMs out there, you craft this beautifully wonderful story. It's got to be the next Lord of the Rings or Witcher. Ends up being It's Always Sunny in Faerun. But so you see this pulsating mana crystal. It didn't all the actual crux of it, like the actual crystals of it, just sort of like form together and it almost implodes and then boom, the whole ship just shatters into pieces. These guys just basically get evaporated into dust. I would say for the sake of this, since it's that close enough, everybody make a dexterity saving throw right now. You with advantage because
Well, I
of your
didn't
danger
win.
sense.
I'm using lucky.
1.
1.
Do I win?
Okay. No, really. Dexterity saving throws.
20.
20. 10? Okay.
11.
Even
13,
though I'm in the lower decks, I still have to pick one.
No, you're fine. You're far enough. I
Alright.
mean, with the movement.
Well, wait, so at the end of my turn, I completely forget. I'm supposed to fucking
Blink
yeah,
out.
blink. You blink out.
I blink out.
So you would have been you're
You're in a different plane
I'm
of
in a different
existence.
plane.
Okay, yeah. You see, you're in a different plane of existence now, and you actually, it's kind of weird. It's like, it's nothing but black nothingness, and you hear you hear this sort of like chuckle, a very familiar chuckle. Oh, Chester, you're such a good follower. You are truly an agent of chaos.
I do try.
And I love it. It is your patron. And speaking to you in a different plane.
It's been a while since we have
Back
been
to it.
together.
Back to explosions. So what is your dexterity saving throw?
20.
20, nice.
10.
10? Oh yeah, you're fine.
13.
13? Whew, boy. All right, so whoever rolled higher than 15, which was just you, right? You take only half damage from this imploding, flaming crystal of impulsive energy. I didn't roll that way. Great, you're lucky. That's put a fireball on it. So 10, 19. You take 24 points of force damage, cut in half for you, as this thing just sort of like and just releases this harsh magical energy. Oh wait, I didn't make a saving throw for her. Are you kidding me? Really?
Does she die now?
No, she doesn't die now.
Damn
She has
it.
a lot of health. But yeah, she takes 24 points of force damage as this magical crystal just implodes on itself and just releases this burning magical energy from the fireball he pumped into the area. So the guys there are vaporized. They had no chance. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Why do you guys do this to me? Okay, so yeah, there's that.
I'm guessing I didn't have advantage with my dodge.
No. And even the release of this magical crystal, it basically it releases even against like the hull of their ship too, and now the planks on their ship is starting to like separate and crack, and their boat's starting to slowly take on water too. The Ankara is gone. The Ankara is completely
Anyone
gone.
have a mending as one of their spells?
What do you do?
I'm unconscious.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Some of us made
Only
that.
because I got hit in the head with a cane earlier.
Well, you
Okay,
showed
I'm,
them pirates.
Exactly.
I guess it was-
Revenge.
You got hit in the head by a cane for 1 point of damage. You decide to blow up their entire ship and kill the entire Lugos.
You got half damage and you're still unconscious.
And you all worry about my trustworthiness.
We're gonna need to discuss your characters a lot after this.
I killed evil bandits.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Man, you like in the true grit fashion, but jeez.
I like that play. That was fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
We
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Oh, am I still standing?
I'm gonna hurry downstairs
So
and go.
Sebastian, it's your turn. Make a death saving throw.
Okay. Well, they're still in
I can't
combat.
believe this is
Okay.
happening.
Nat 20.
Okay, get one death save. Success. Yeah. All right. For the sake of this, just think of like this entire section as the boat. Okay. So don't think it's just this area. Even the island areas, that's the boat. Okay. So just yeah. All right. So Kofax, your turn. They're all confused, but they see stuff going down. They're attacking you. So
I guess I can sneak attack that guy, right?
yes, because you have Cora right next to you.
Are there not orcs underneath the hold of this ship?
There are orcs underneath the hold.
Yes. What do you think I'm going down?
It's not her turn yet, but yeah.
Hold the ship.
Actually, I'm at 1 hit point now.
Oh, you're
I
at one
actually
hit point?
like
I rolled a
orcs.
nat 20 on the death save.
Oh, because of your
No,
type of
it's
sorcerer.
Just that's rules as written.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're good. You're technically
Well,
still
no,
on the
1 hit point.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
use
still down
lucky
the ground.
again.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is a. So I'm using both my weapons, so that's a 14 for one of them.
16 AC. No,
Dang it.
doesn't it?
So I guess I'm attacking my dagger with the other one then. Or sorry,
Rapier.
scimitar.
Scimitar, yeah.
So that one's 19.
Hits. So 1d6 plus another 3d6s because of sneak attack.
Oh, so that one still counts then. Cool.
Yeah, because it really just initiates basically on the
So
the
as long
hit.
as one of them connects.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank God.
So that's 66s. I mean 4d6s. Sorry, bad math.
Yeah. I need one more d6. I'm gonna steal that.
I have
Okay.
plenty.
You just stole our livelihoods.
You guys need to have a team meeting after this.
Yeah, I think it was a good choice.
So that
Total?
was.
I don't. I think that was
disagree.
stupid.
And I don't.
I like
You don't add the
explosions.
modifier. No,
You
this is
like
the second
explosions.
attack.
I like to
So
get
just
to our
a straightforward
destination.
D6.
So
We now have to
7,
figure
And we
out
have to
11.
explain to Embry why his ship just got.
Yep, good job.
I've got to
Adding up to
figure
your
out
kill
how we
count.
get a sinking
And I'm
ship
gonna
to
move
shore.
away from that ship edge.
Yeah, you can. Where do you want to go?
Jerk of a sorcerer
Oh,
over
we're
there who
radio.
can water swim.
I'm going down.
I respect
stairs.
Sebastian a little bit more now.
Where's that other boat that they took all the
I'm fine.
orcs off of?
I have-
It's destroyed.
No
It
worries.
was like hooked to this side, and just the impact of the thing, it just shattered it to pieces. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So that ends your turn. Well, the bandits on this boat are gone, so never mind. Oh man, it's her turn. Yeah. So she's gonna go for your own body. Actually, no, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't know that you do this. She'd go for Cora.
Come at me.
3 attacks. This is pointless. No. She's gonna put down, she's gonna drop the anchors like, hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on. Private, get on your knees. Either we play D&D for combat for like the next 5 minutes, or no. I mean, when she sees all this, no, there's nothing she can do about it. She drops the anchor. She's like, and yeah, what do you guys want to do now? You have a commandeered lost scale.
It's still taking water.
Warship.
You would be able
I
to
blink
assess the
back
damage
into
later.
existence and smack her in the head.
Smack you in the head.
Smack her in the back of the head.
I'm gonna tie
half a point of damage.
That's for not believing Dwarfo.
Are you still Dwarfo?
I am still in Dwarfo's form in
Did you
this
take any
plane.
damage?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, you're still Dwarfo then.
I guess we're gonna tie them up in the meantime.
So I go down and I'm going to. I don't know any of this is happening, so I'm going to go and talk to the orcs.
Oh,
And
this doesn't seem to go away if I get hit.
It
'cause
goes
it's a
away when you
disguise.
lose concentration. 'cause
Nope, not
It's
a
not
concentration spell.
It's not a concentration spell?
Nope, just lasts for an hour. That's why I'm still talking in this voice.
I could have sworn. Is Alter Self concentration?
No.
Oh, okay. So this guy's self.
yeah, so I'm going to go and
Okay.
talk to the orcs.
And they're all scared.
Well,
I
it probably
mean,
shouldn't be me right now.
they're all really scared because the impact of the hull basically cracked the sides, and it is taking water
Yes.
as we speak. They all look through. They're all chained on the bottom of the boat.
Well,
They're just really scared.
perhaps we should mend that.
Yeah, I'm going with Theo
Yes.
as well.
Well, no, I was already going down.
Well, I'm.
So, any.
Sorry, go ahead. Nope.
Does,
You.
so, would anyone like to get out of this predicament? I'm gonna cast tongues.
Well,
Oh yeah, you have tongues now, so you can speak
I
Orcish.
speak Orcish,
Yep.
but
So I'm gonna cast
look like a dwarf.
So does tongues make you able to speak the language or just
Correct.
comprehend the language?
You can speak it.
You can
Speak it and,
They
and
can
comprehend it.
Okay. Yeah, and you do it, and you just hear them say, "It's like, please, just don't hurt us."
I'm not here to hurt you. I like orcs. I have no problem with them. We saw you being.
I'll say persuasion check, just since they're just really scared.
Okay. I got 25.
Oh yeah. They start not necessarily calming down.
I-
Yeah, you want just.
Look, I want to get the I want
Take your
to.
minis back, you savages.
What
do you mean?
One of us is a
We need
savage.
your-
I don't know about all of
Look,
us.
we need your help to take over this ship. And to help it maybe possibly man it. I know that you were trying to get out of the orc lands. I would love to hear your story, but right now I need your help.
You're not sending us back. You're not going to send us back.
To where? What, to the Badlands? No. But we do need your help.
And they comply.
Okay, I'm just gonna open the door and let them so they can come out.
They
We need help mending this hull if we can, but we really I'm gonna take the biggest guys with me and go up to help them. But then I come out with the orcs behind me, probably the ones I've
Yeah,
convinced
they
to
walk
help.
up behind you.
Yeah, and then
the
I-
lost scale captain with their hand
Oh,
behind her head.
never mind. Looks like the problem's taken care of itself. I'm gonna cast heal wound, or I'm gonna cast
Cure wounds or healing word?
healing word on our friend here. Cure wounds on my friend here, Sebastian. I'm not very happy with him.
I don't think any of us are. In fact, I think maybe we should tie him up too.
Yeah, I'll tie him up too. Yeah, why not? What is it today? Wait.
Healing word or cure wounds? Which one are you doing?
I'm gonna do cure wounds on him.
Cure wounds is 1d8 plus your modifier.
Oh, he's close enough to touch me.
My stupid friend over here. Okay. 28 plus what? 4?
1d8
5?
plus 5.
6.
6.
That should be at least enough for you.
You have 6. You need 6 hit points.
Okay.
I can't believe.
Oh, Sebastian, you salty dog.
No, it's just when I planned this, I should just never expect you guys to get onto another ship, kill the Lugos boys, commandeer, and okay, yeah, you
If
have
it makes
all-
you feel any better, some of us aren't happy about it either.
I don't think we are commandeering a ship, are we?
We are
have to
commandeering
now.
the ship. Yes, we
Well,
are.
what was
You
your
don't have a
plan,
ship
buddy?
to get to.
You know,
Also,
as the
can
DM,
we-
As the
You gonna
DM,
swim your way to shore and leave us here
You
to
guys handle
drown? Well,
this.
them.
This is like an episode of Friends.
Babe, you know what?
You guys handle this.
I'm gonna smack him in the face.
Damn, aren't you on the ground right now?
Make an attack.
You get advantage.
You get advantage because he's on the ground.
Oh.
And you get sneak attack as well because you get advantage.
No, with a hand.
Oh, with the hand. Okay, yeah, you don't get. It wouldn't be with pump.
Yeah, that would be 16.
Wait, 60. Wait, 16 to attack. Okay.
Yeah, 15 plus strength, right?
Okay, yeah.
That's a 1d4.
Yeah, 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
That'd be 4.
He hits you. He cold clocks you in the face. It's not even a slap. He cold. Koufax just walks up more angry than you've ever seen Koufax. Like Cora's rage is more just part of like her natural demeanor. Seeing Koufax angry is a very terrifying sight, and he just cold clocks you right in the square in the face.
I'm going to get up, disengage, and jump over the side of the ship.
Cast hold person on that dumbass.
What is going on? What is going on? Yeah. Okay. So what kind of save is hold person?
Wisdom save.
Make a wisdom saving throw. What is going on?
What?
Can I like check the ship and try fixing it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that.
14.
Cora, why don't
You
you
know
take
what?
a few of our
Actually,
new
I am
orc
going
friends and take them down and
spend my like
and have them
lucky
I don't know if the
thing
orcs
of,
like me.
Favored
I
by
have
the
-3
gods. I
charisma.
roll 2d4.
To add on top, right?
Yep.
Ah, jeez.
Excuse me, my orc companion.
Oh,
Should you
jeez.
down with my little gnome friend here and help her fix
You
the
probably got past it, I'm guessing.
So 20.
ship? And
Sebastian dives off the ship after getting cold clocked by Koufax.
I'm kind of thinking, what else
like,
can
we
I
need to
cast
fix
here?
this
then?
I'm gonna go fix the
Oh,
ship.
yeah, I turned into my my orc companions who
The
went
orcs
up
are
with me
saying
and
they're
asked if they could go
beyond
down.
confused.
Yeah.
They see the people that captured them are now captured. They see you. They don't know who you
How
are.
deep is the water we're in right now?
It's the ocean, man. It's
Let's fix the ship.
incredibly deep.
I'm trying to
Yes.
fix the
Darn.
ship.
Okay, yeah.
I'll help fix the ship.
No,
Someone get him
I
out.
turned to the other orcs. I'm like, will you please follow my
don't
gnome
have a
friend
lot
down
that
and
I
help
can do
us
other
fix
than
the ship
knock
so we
his
don't
ass
all
out.
Yeah, so can I do investigation check to
One
figure out?
second, and they're just looking at you and they're like,
He'll probably just drown in the water.
yes, by
We-
all means. Just please don't hurt us.
We won't
I won't,
hurt you.
I won't,
We can,
I won't.
Are
Look,
you sure you're quite violent?
No. I
To
can
my
assure you
enemies.
we're not going to hurt you. Just help the ship. We're going to have a team meeting later, and we'll all introduce ourselves, and we will help each other out. Okay?
Roy, okay, investigation check. Who's helping repair the ship? So
We're just trying to
investigation
figure
check
out
for
what the
material-
heck-
For material.
Can I blink to where he just landed in the water?
Blink? Oh, so I mean like you're gonna enter the other dimension, then pop out where in the water?
Basically, I'm wondering if it's.
Do you have
still
enough spell slots
effective.
to do
Is that?
I'm just if it was still effective at this
But
point.
I have.
Can you blink
tinker,
freely, or
so
is
that's
it
why I
one
think
spell
I
slot
can
per-
fix
It's
the
per
ship.
it's per like combat round, so I don't know how it would fly here.
Let me.
And
look at it.
you pop up 10 feet from where you are, I believe.
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
I would say for the sake of this, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair
it
enough.
wouldn't make sense necessarily.
I got an 11.
11,
Okay, 6.
Well,
6. Okay.
I'm just gonna try to figure out what the heck.
Yeah, investigate just to find some
Shit.
like.
They give it to me, and can I use tinker for this? To like
This
figure
would be,
out?
that's more for like specific.
That's 7. I'm trying to. I'm actually
he's at,
trying
like,
to figure out
6.
what the heck is going on with Sebastian.
Okay, so you're not repairing the ship.
I'm not repairing. I
Me
was
and
not.
Koufax
I
are.
actually
Okay, so
and,
once you
and
roll
the orc
adding the tinker,
friends.
so you add additional proficiency on.
Yeah, and our new orc
Screw
friends too
Yeah.
that came down with them.
It's not what tinker is used for, but I don't know what's happening anymore, so I'll allow it.
Wait, proficiency?
So tinker lets you add the proficiency stat twice on top of
Oh,
whatever.
sick.
What in the blaze
11.
bloody hell's going on?
Don't know. Let's just get the damn thing repaired.
It's taking on water. And it was like it wasn't serious. Like it's not like the whole burst and there's water gushing in, but it's like there's cracks coming in. The pitch used to put the boards together are now coming apart because of the blast. And now
That's why I figured tinker would work
Yeah, it
because
would
it's
work.
a small device. It's not something I'm like
Yeah.
fixing really big.
I would say for the sake of this, it would work.
Okay, so sorry. How do I use the tinker?
So roll your d20 and add whatever modifier it is plus the proficiency twice. So just add proficiency twice.
a
please.
modifier for tinkering?
Well, what? Because you're doing an investigation check. So yeah. So add
Okay,
your
8, 9, 15.
15. Easy enough. I mean, there's not really necessary repair supplies on here, but scrap wood from like boxes and crates, and everyone's just doing whatever they can, nailing,
Clank, clank.
pitching. There's not really much pitch on here, but you do. Let's see how the ship.
Enough to hopefully get us to.
You're lucky I rolled a 19. Yeah, I mean, you're doing the best you can. You're preventing the water from coming in, but the ship is not going to be seaworthy for for a long duration. But for right now, it's under somewhat control.
And so I'm over the side. I cast Mending on the side of the ship.
That's what you wanted to do? Okay, yeah. You're mending as much. What's the surface area for mending?
It's like, it is
Good, 'cause
not very much. 1 foot in any dimension.
Okay, so mending. It's a cantrip. So mending.
So I'm
Thank
gonna,
you.
I'm gonna walk up to the
Which
Captain Nostromus Nostramos?
Nostrum.
Nostrum?
Nostrum.
Nostradamus.
If you could follow me, my lady,
Seems I have no choice.
we could have a little chat.
I hope the dragon you set bathes you in flames of justice, but okay.
I hope
Yeah.
you die.
Some. So, I go and lead them to both her and her other
Very
lost girl
high
soldier.
You do know
to the brig.
attacking military police is a capital offense in Solari.
Well, you know,
Not
someone's
if
got to
anyone
witness
can
it first,
find
buddy.
out.
Technically, you attacked us first.
You
You were
didn't take us.
harboring illegal drugs.
Actually,
Well,
no,
they were
They
harboring
were.
illegal drugs.
They
We
were.
were on the ship, you know, passenger-wise.
I was stuffed in this thing in a barrel of rash cream. I did not want to
I
be
didn't
in
know
there.
that you guys were there. I didn't know that. I don't know that you were there. I thought you were mending the ship.
We're not. We're just
Well, they
antis.
completed.
I went back up after the mending.
Okay.
We're talking
Yeah.
to the law
There you
scale.
go.
lady.
All of us and
we're
the
talking to the
orcs.
law.
Sebastian is still in the water, holding on it.
And
Make
you
a
also
dexterity check just to
decided
wade
to go
water.
and-
Athletics.
Can I lower my
Please
rope
be
and?
dexterity check.
No, athletics.
14.
14?
You done being a little shit?
Yeah, so you see Sebastian wading, holding onto the side of the boat, casting mending. It's helping, but this galleon is not going to be seaworthy for a long
Where-
duration.
Where's that little boat the orcs came in on?
Destroyed.
It's destroyed.
That's not helpful.
Yeah. That thing was even in worse shape than this thing after now.
Is there an
so,
escape ship on this boat?
Make an investigation check.
Escape ship?
Like a
You know,
boat-
like
Wouldn't we see it?
Like a little boat on the
that's
side.
20.
Hey.
You.
I mean,
What a
I would
waste.
give it to you, but for the sake of this story, no.
So,
Well,
No.
Can
there's
I
no-
pull Sebastian back up with my rope?
These galleons aren't meant to be destroyed.
No?
They're
Okay,
that
never
tough.
mind.
why don't so let's just have a little chat, you
I
and
could
I.
have gotten you with the investigation before.
All right, so yeah, Nostrum is.
can we even see the land from here?
Land back at Solari? Yeah.
How far away? We're talking like 26 miles?
Give or take. I mean, how far can you see until like I would assume like it's like 30 miles out and you can't
Yeah,
really
something
see
like
land anymore. Yeah, you barely make it out.
That's pretty far.
Yeah.
We were a ship minding our own business, and you boarded us.
Get Sebastian here.
I
so we can
mean,
mend this
after all, who's really the bully here? Plus, you took.
All right, you want a rope,
killed
buddy?
some unarmed orc
Nope.
refugees.
You gonna chill?
Have a good life.
Refugees.
Get out of here.
The Sanagian wasteland is against the law if you breach the 2/3 rule. Every single orc here breaches the 2/3 rule.
Can I slap her?
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
I need to roll this.
Okay.
Okay. Plus strength.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, that definitely hits. I would say you get advantage too if you want to roll a nat 20 or you want.
No, we don't want to kill her.
All right, never mind.
Okay. Yeah, she takes it really hard.
Like,
and
do
she
you,
just,
is that really necessary, Cora?
She's a racist, yes.
Okay, she may be
it's
racist.
not racist. It's the law. It's
The
not
law is
racism.
racist.
That's still a racist law. I actually do have to agree with her.
She just rolls her eyes.
However, I think trying to obey the law. What exactly does that mean? So, if the law tells you that you're supposed to go and, I don't know, kill everyone with pointed ears, are you?
If they breach the 2/3 law and they put up a fight, yes.
This is why I don't operate the
I
law.
swear to God, I'm gonna slap her.
Laws
think we gotta
are just
just-
words on
Oh,
paper.
it's fine.
We got a bigger problem. Boat sinking. Water.
Water's still coming in. I mean, the mending is helping, and all the orcs are doing their best they can, trying to like.
All right. We're gonna have to attempt to steer this boat to the nearest shore.
We have to go to shore, so let's go.
That's probably advisable.
Does anyone
Who
know how
knows
to drive a
pilot
boat?
ship?
Well,
I was
guess I
able to
can-
say this is none of you. So
Yeah.
make an intelligence check.
I don't know how to pilot a ship.
You know
With
what? I'm going
sails,
to
I
go
do.
and ask the orcs.
I'll give for you intelligence check.
What is pulling this thing?
Actually,
What's in the front of
Oh,
this ship
yeah.
pulling
Guys,
this thing?
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
that's
going to
right.
go and
Okay.
after I'm done leaving them in the brig, I'm going to actually go and talk to the orcs.
Okay, we'll get to you in a
I thought the
second.
orcs
But
were
okay,
with us.
who's trying to pilot
but
the
they're
ship?
supposed
I want to know what's
I'll try.
pulling
This
the
was,
ship.
this was for the reason
You
of
look
piloting
down
the
in
ship.
the water, and it's a very familiar sight. It's blue with fins. It's magical seahorses.
All right.
Lots of them in like a big like row of like 4, 4, 4, 4.
So, can we ride these seahorses?
Who can talk to the seahorses and tell them to go near land?
I mean, you can try. I mean, if you want to make animal handling checks, that just
Maybe we
ride
can just
seahorses.
maybe we just turn them to the left.
Okay.
I do have
Okay,
one
Grant, what do you want to do?
speaking,
You've been
but
rolling for a
I will
while, so yeah.
talk to animals.
I guess see if we can get them to take us to shore.
Okay, so
Yeah.
drag piloting.
We're gonna try.
All right, both make intelligence checks. Just
I did.
straight.
Yeah, I failed.
16.
16.
I did
With
not.
disadvantage for both of you. You guys are.
3.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 3.
It's not. You know what? Can it get worse than a 4? No, but yeah, it would have been. You said intelligence?
Intelligence, just straight intelligence.
Yeah, it was a 6.
I mean, there's the wheel, but then it's like there's like reins in here too. It's like the most confusing thing. There's no oar. There's no like oar holes. The sails like sort of like pivot on like this weird turning thing. It's like this is like foreign to you.
So I am spending sorcery points to be able to cast Alter Self to Aquatic Adaptation,
Okay.
and I am going to swim to the front of the seahorses and try and lead them to land.
So do you turn into a? Well, what do you want to turn
It's
into?
I get gills and webbing, and
Oh,
I
so
get
you
a swim
don't
speed.
actually turn into like a merfolk or
Right.
a katoa. Okay, so yeah, sure. And make an animal handling check. With advantages this time, because now you have experience with magical seahorses. This time, because you're used to magical seahorses.
Nat 20.
Yeah, and you actually, everyone in the boat just sort of like jostles, and the jostle brings even more water in, and everyone starts panicking. But you see the ship is starting to turn and starting to head towards land.
How much water is in the hold right now?
I would say, like, for example, if you were to turn a faucet to full and it's plunging out of the side.
How much actual water is in the hold?
It's about
Knee deep, ankle deep.
shin deep.
All right, I cast Destroy Water
So waist deep for
and
me.
destroy the water.
Do you still have spell slots to do?
I have plenty of spell
Okay,
slots.
perfect. He can. What's the range of destroy water?
30 cubic feet within range. I can destroy 10 gallons or whatever. Yeah.
10 gallons of water?
Yes.
Oh, this is way more than 10 gallons. So you have to keep casting destroy water.
Okay, well, maybe I won't do that
Yeah.
then.
This is way more than.
Fine. Then I'm just going to sit there and laugh.
I'm gonna go back down, try and help keep things.
Yeah, I'm
up with
gonna.
the
Okay.
Same.
All right,
I would say for this, yeah, you do your best you can.
Yeah, just to
so
keep it going.
Back to you.
Yeah, so I go and this ship is taking in water. We're going to take it to land.
But the boat, it turns.
Yes.
Are we? We're heading back south.
No, we're heading towards land. To Solari.
Thank you.
Look,
Thank you. I can't.
we
say-
tried to warn you. Is there a leader among you?
That would be. No, not really. I guess, but I mean, I could speak.
What's your name?
Dobrok.
Dobrak.
Dobrok. Yeah.
It's good to meet you, Dobrak.
That too. And he's looks like the standard orc. A lot of scars on his body. He's probably someone that's been out and about in the wild, trying to get out of his.
I like him. He's good and sturdy.
He's muscular. Yeah, most orcs are. Yeah. Thank you.
So why don't we get out of these halls and it's starting to take in lots of water. We don't want anyone to drown.
Right. And he speaks in Orcish to everybody, and he tries to usher more of the orcs up to the
Other halls. And then we could talk up there. How about that?
yeah, to the top of the deck. Yeah, women, children there now are just there. Yeah, you're on the top of the deck. But
So-
50 orcs.
Yes. So while we're trying to get to land, so exactly why were you escaping the Badlands? Why are you leaving?
Why would one not escape the Sanagi, the blood wastelands?
Well,
Water is
yes.
poor. No crops grow in that area.
I agree with you. I don't think that they're very
raiders,
good.
Gnoll raiders, goblinoids.
I have a
War between our folk too, and the Orcish warlords don't like each other. Yet their alliance is nothing but a loose string, so that they can fight against Solari.
Did you
I
ever?
want-
They want to fight against Solari. I guess that makes sense.
Yes,
Solarians haven't exactly been very kind to orcs.
That is not. I can really care less about the political side of it. I just need
Absolutely.
to leave.
I understand. Look, I don't blame you at all for wanting to have a better life for you and your family.
Who's still downstairs patching the thing?
Oh, I'm getting back up now because especially we're taking on this much water.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So no
okay.
one's on the bottom hole. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely, we're going definitely towards land,
Okay.
right? So,
Yeah, Bethany. We'll get to you in a second. Yeah.
so I have a question. Did you ever meet a Gil Uramesh on your travels?
Did you say Urmish?
Yes.
Urmish used to be one of the clans of the Four Orcish Tribunal until Clan Urmish fell 15 years ago when Clan Uthor decided that they were traitors to the Orcish clause.
Why were they traitors?
They wanted to bend the knee to the Solari, council.
So if one of their own, if an Uramesh went to speak as a diplomat to the 3 tribes, what would happen to him?
I mean, they've always advocated. Do you want my personal opinion on
I
the
do.
matter?
Actually, I do. I do want
I
your
think it's
personal opinion.
pointless.
You think it's pointless?
I think bloodshed is horrible.
It is. I agree.
But at this point, there might be no way to talk down Clan Uthor, Unok, Anuk.
He went to go and talk to all of them for peace treaties, and he disappeared.
Why else would you? Why do you ask about Urmish? Clan Urmish has been gone for a while.
There's a half-orc named Gil Uramesh who came
I do not
to the Sun Gate.
recognize that first name, but Urmish clan is very it is known. Yes, Urmish clan.
Well, no. I mean, yes. I was just hoping maybe you might have run into an.
And he just asked everybody in Orcish, just like,
Yeah. Well,
does anyone know of Gil
can understand
Urmish?
that,
And
yeah.
no one really answers no.
Okay. All right. No, I appreciate all of your candorness.
I
Just-
appreciate you not lighting us on fire and throwing us in the water or taking us back.
I see it be pointless to, and also not to mention barbaric to, to judge someone by the way they look and not by their actions. Every orc I've ever met has been quite peaceful.
These aren't half orcs, by the way. These are
No, full
These
orcs.
are full orcs.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to let you know, but yeah. hmm
EO doesn't discriminate.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so mostly orcs just go about tending
probably
to
help. Yep.
what they have to tend to. They see some of them just scrounging around the ship for like things they can just commandeer and stuff.
Yeah.
The ship is starting to. So from what you're doing, you're trying to like lead them to land. Even though you're able to do so, magical seahorses are very, very tough to handle. They're like that one Bronco that is just really, really feisty. But you're doing the best you can. But it gets to a point where you realize that the more there was something up with that mana stone, but the lines that strap all these seahorses are starting to fray a little bit, and they're
Mending.
Mending. You mend as much as you can. Yeah. And you keep pulling them to a shore. But it's to a point where they're not taking your lead anymore. And they're just sort of like panicking, trying to go into different directions. And with this chaos of all these seahorses, they're leading you straight to shore. Straight into very sharp, jagged rocks.
Oh dear.
Yeah. You four up there make perception checks just to even get to notice that you guys are heading into the sharp.
Lucky.
How about nat 20?
Okay.
17.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna lucky it.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, don't worry about
17.
6.
it. You guys are heading to the shore, but to like jagged rock-side canyon shore. Yeah.
At least it's land.
I hope someone lets us know about this, or
We're running.
Right.
I don't want to alarm everybody, but we're running into sharp, jagged rocks.
we might want to abandon ship.
And all the orcs just start panicking. And you
Wait,
have now seen Sebastian.
don't panic.
Well,
Try to see if we can
Good knowing you
nudge
all.
these. I'm gonna go
How
to the
far away?
steering.
I've got water walking on
How
that.
far away?
from land. Close. 4 to 5 miles now.
It's still not swimmable.
To a
4 to 5
triathlon
miles.
swimmer, yeah.
I meant to orcs and me, who can't swim.
Oh.
How far do we dash on the rocks?
Dash on the rocks are on like shore.
That's what I
side.
mean. Yeah. But
Yeah,
how?
4 to 5 miles. I mean, to gauge at the speed they're going, like the horses they're like just trying to do their best. Some of them are starting to break off their lines and just starting to like go free. And yeah, that's what you see there. It's like you
Is-
meant, yeah.
So can I see the land?
From the bottom, yeah, because like you'd be able to see like the topography of the ocean sort of like slope. You would get a sense.
Is there anywhere that looks less steep that I
Yeah.
could try and coax them to?
Make an animal handling check.
Can I use an inspiration point?
Do we have another one?
You don't.
Does he deserve one?
And Ito doesn't know you're on the bottom.
Yeah, I
so-
don't. I have no idea where you are.
So just regular deck, animal handling.
Eee, that's not good.
What is it?
It's under 10.
Oh yeah, no. So yeah, the horse. I would say by now, like 30 to 40% of all the horses have broken off their reins,
Can
and the
I-
ones left are just saying, you guys are heading straight towards
Can
the
I,
rocks. 1 mile away from getting into rocks.
Can I do? Can you speak with animals? Can I speak with animals, please?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He's down there.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah.
Can
Do
I
we know that they're
Yeah, you
the
see the
horses?
horses.
Okay.
So I'm gonna call out to them. Be like,
Yeah. Okay, what do you say?
I'm gonna say, please do not be alarmed, but don't dash us against the rocks.
Persuasion check. Or animal handling, whatever's higher. I'm pretty sure your persuasion's way
My
higher.
persuasion is way higher. 23.
23. I mean, they really just care about freedom.
I'll let you free if you don't kill us. After this, if you take
Some of them
Don't
heed
dash us on the
you.
wall.
Some of them heed you. Others are already still breaking off from the rain. And it's to this point where there's so little seahorses that you can't really even pull the ship anymore. It's like you're now slowly drifting at a very moderate pace towards rocks. And a couple of them are trying to steer, and you see this humanoid figure with gills and fins on the webbed hands, like
That's
trying
Sebastian.
can I run faster than the ship is going right now?
to full sprint. Yeah, you can probably run fast. I would say it's about the same speed. Yeah. You guys are going straight into rocks.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to
How
abandon
about
ship
that? How about
soon.
that jumping ring I got? How fast that make me go?
So do you have that little sticky note I gave you? So that's the rule about jumps. So for for high jump and for long jump. So
How
the
far are
ring
we
of jumping triples your jump.
I'm trying to think of how fast I can get to shore.
I mean, with ring of water walking, you can just ditch everybody and just head to shore yourself.
That's that's part of the plan. Can I do that and get there before the boat comes sliding up?
Do you want? I would say sure. Make an athletics check to see if you could beat the boat to the.
Let's see if I
shore.
can beat the boat.
I'm gonna go
I'm
back to
thinking
the
I can.
captain and be like, is there any oars or
18.
anything that we could do to steer?
This boat is
Is
not
this-
built for oars. It was
built
designed-
for oars.
It's a pivoting sail with pulled by horses. There's no oars. Yeah.
I guess we have
What'd you roll?
advantage.
18.
18.
Oh, we are good at managing.
Chester jumps off.
All right, so you see a big fat dwarf vault over the side with incredible dexterity and start sprinting to shore.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to abandon ship. I talked to
The dwarf looks like
Dobrak.
he's going 5 feet faster than normal.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to ditch the boat now.
There's the boat. And
Should we-
by now, the hole, you see the water starting to peek out of the hole door, and the boat is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So I tell all the orcs we have to abandon ship. I'm gonna grab Captain Nostrom and her other one. I'm gonna tie
Yeah.
them together, like not so
Okay.
they can't swim, but tie them so they've got. You
I
know,
would say sure
wheels.
they'll be able to swim, but with
they can kick.
disadvantage.
Yeah, and I'm going
They're wearing
to.
armor.
Oh
Yeah, you might want to get rid of your armor so you
Or
don't.
wear it and die.
10
we're
seconds
gonna
until the entire ship is underwater, heading towards these rocks.
And I'm dashing and jumping off the boat.
They're off the boat.
I can't swim.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
That's gonna be a problem.
That's gonna be a huge problem.
Is there any way we can wrangle one of the seahorses?
Most of them are gone. They're all gone at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Can
just-
all the orcs swim, even the women and children?
You don't know.
Okay,
You guys don't
well.
No, I told Dobrak, but I did tell
Yeah.
Dobrak we're gonna have to jump ship.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
you
no
do
way.
what you have to do. There's no way to stay on. And
Yeah, so we go- so we jump off.
Okay, everybody's off.
Yes.
Everybody's off. Okay, so this
And I'm drowning.
Grab a plank.
So the water, so the ship sinks, and just before it breaks below the water, it crashes into the side of this sort of like rock array, and the ship just sort of like. And
How far away are we from the shore at this point?
the rock array was close to the shore. I'd say it's about maybe like a quarter-mile swim. Still
That's
pretty
not
hard. That's still pretty hard.
Hi, I'm
Actually, quarter mile's not
drowning.
that long.
No,
I swim a quarter mile just
in
for-
rough
Yeah.
water breaking against the rocks.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Oh yeah, actually, it's pretty bad.
Well, it's
Hi, I'm drowning here.
I'm looking
All right,
for
so-
anyone who can't swim.
So athletics
you.
or survival check. You guys need to start treading water. Athletics or survival.
All right, I
like,
can walk
Mine's
around.
disadvantage, right?
Yours is disadvantage because you can't swim.
I can walking around and I start grabbing people and chucking them
thank
up on the
God.
rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna just.
I can't do
the same.
acrobatics, right?
Get
Acrobat. It's
people-
athletics, right?
I got
Yeah, athletics or survival.
I got 20.
20, okay.
All right,
I got
I'm walking around
16.
picking people up and throwing them onto the rock so they can at least hang onto the rock for right now.
Okay, that's fine. I need to roll for the 2 guys you tied up with armor that can't swim.
I'll
With
drag them through the
disadvantage.
water. I mean, I can spare
Oh,
the dying them afterwards.
Boy, Nostrum and the other private is starting to like struggle, and they start sinking into the water. I need to roll for the orcs.
I'm pulling.
So I will say, for the sake of this, and the difference between a 20, since there's 50 of them, that's how many that doesn't make it. So there's 50 of them. I'll take 20. I'll multiply so it goes back to 50. Then the difference of what I rolled is how many that don't make it.
Well, it crashed up against the rocks, right? Can't we just start pulling people out as it's kind of crashing?
Some of them really struggle, okay? And there's a lot of them. I mean,
You can't save everybody.
You can't save everybody.
No. That makes sense.
Just
I'm
make
gonna
sure we
try.
say Cora.
Are you joking?
Please.
First person I
I
grab.
rolled a 19. Yes. So 19 make it equivalent to 20 by multiplications done. Multiply it by 150%. So go back up. You'll be able to save everybody except it's either 4 or 6. My math is slightly off, but there's only 4 or 6 that probably wouldn't make it.
Sounds about good to me.
We do what we can.
It's good enough.
4 to 6, because
You
we're
want-
not going
for
to
the
see him
sake of
again
this-
after
For the
this.
sake of this, since you're the webbed man and you're the water walking man, both of you guys make survival checks right now, just to save the remaining 6, if possible.
Oh no.
This is a hard.
I didn't
DC.
save anybody.
15.
15.
2.
2.
Oh, wait, survival? 5.
You see 3 women, 2 men, 1 baby of the 6 that are struggling. And the baby is on the woman that is really struggling. So you could probably save both of them if you really.
I'll save both of them.
Okay.
Am I saved or not?
Right, I forgot about you.
I'm
What did you do?
drowning still.
What was your disadvantage roll on athletics or survival?
14.
14. It's really rough for Cora, too. She's sloshing around in the currents and stuff.
Yeah, and I have no idea what
I'll
I'm
try to
doing.
save her.
She was a priority over.
Yeah,
The
I was
orcs.
gonna say.
Okay, so I would say for the sake of this, they'd help you first before the rest of
Yeah.
you. So 4 wouldn't make it.
Can I go back out swimming and try to grab the drowned ones and spare the dying them?
Sure, you can try. I would say
Anyone want to join me?
it's all starting to sink.
As soon as I get
but
the,
yeah.
as soon as I get the other 2
So if we can
shore.
get them within.
I mean, I'll
3
throw my
rounds
rope on the
or
sea and I'll try to pull
failed
it.
saves.
Yeah, I will say for the sake of this, everyone who wants to try to save the last 4, or try to save their bodies, just
If we get the bodies out, we can
survival
do something
athletics. Yeah,
with it. 17.
17. I'm just gonna count the
11.
whole number.
11.
11, 12.
11, 12. I mean, you're able to maybe grab one or more of the drowning bodies, but you're gonna lose a few. There's nothing you can do about it.
Tried.
They're starting to sink below the water.
Okay. So I also pulled Nostrum and the other person ashore.
They drowned.
Well, okay.
Do you go for Nostrum rather than the Yorks?
Because I thought I was already pulling them ashore.
Oh, you wanted to count to them as the priority saves? The lost skill soldier? Wasn't that one of the priority saves?
What?
Do we want to do
Because
that?
because the commander of the ship is still there in armor, tied together, struggling to stay up.
I didn't tie their hands to their. I tied their wrist to.
Do you know how hard it
me.
is to swim without your wrists? I mean, doing this.
I
or
didn't
doing
do that.
Oh,
I
you
didn't do
mean
that.
daisy
No, I
chain.
tied
Two-
one.
two
I tied
wrists together.
one wrist.
Together.
Yeah, chain gang.
Look,
Just chain gang there.
look. Okay, do you want for the sake of this? Yes, fine.
Chain gang there. I wouldn't do that.
Yes.
He's not cruel.
He's not Sebastian.
So he's not gonna be indirectly responsible for killing a bunch of innocents.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're about a quarter mile from shore. Most of the orcs are trying to hold onto these rocks, and there's who's heading towards the shore and who's still nearby the rocks.
Tell you what, I'll go get us a boat.
I guess I'm heading to the shore.
I have to be on the rock.
All right, I'm not gonna go get us a boat.
Okay, you're hanging on a rock. Okay, who's heading to shore? Half of the orcs are swimming towards shore.
I'm standing
ones
out
that-
watching them all.
It's a tough swim.
Yeah.
It's a very, very tough swim. And since you're on top like a lifeguard standing on water, you'll be able to assist. I'll say for the sake of this, no more rolling. It's
I will take all of the children to shore.
the ones that are heading to shore right now are fine. Are fine. They're the ones still hanging by the rocks.
They're in trouble.
I'll start getting them and moving them in because I can swim with them. Speed.
Okay, for the time's sake, everybody's on shore. Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
The
cool.
ones
we're on
that
shore.
survived, anyways.
Yes.
All right, so I will.
Shall I dry us all off with a little creator destroy water?
Just
I don't
pouring water
care.
on clothing, I think you might get rid of the clothes while at it.
Also, as people, we are
well-
mostly made of water. Wouldn't that make us?
Yeah.
Creator destroy
Don't do that.
I'm gonna say it evaporates, but you guys can make it explode if you want.
You are not using it on me. You are not using it
No,
on me.
no,
Oh,
no.
God. I'm exhausted.
Cast a little fire if that'll help.
Okay, you know
Turn the
what?
sacred flame down.
You know what? I will let you thaumaturgy them all dry. It's fine.
I'm
Okay,
blowing you all
guys.
dry.
We're all on shore, and I will let you guys get in a team meeting right now because
Okay, team.
holy crap. What the hell was that?
That was
I'm just
Sebastian.
confused right now.
That was Sebastian. That's what happens when you
What?
put him on a
I'm done.
pirate ship.
I am done until the outro. You as a team discuss this. I
So
am
what
done until the
happened to
outro.
Great job, you pissed off God.
Well, I gotta say, I think I'm done with this dwarf form.
Thank
Got more.
you. Quite a sight.
So I will.
Sebastian, what happened with your hats? Do you put the stovepipe hat on? I would love to see you in a hat.
Okay, all
Are
right.
you
well,
okay?
I will not be the pawn of an arcanist wizard who is cavorting with pirates and bandits.
Well, not much I can do about that.
You don't need to be a palm, but you can at least be smart about it. Look what you
I don't,
just did.
I don't see
I'm
myself
so
as a
glad I
pawn.
had Precious on me.
You just a reminder, I'm no longer gonna roleplay for today. You've viciously killed a bunch of gnomes. You sank a ship that led to the drowning of a few orcs. You made everyone wet, struggle, tired to swim miles back to land, and you do not know where you guys are right now. In regards to Solari, you're on Solari, but
We know we are on the coast, and I would
coastal area.
love to ask the orcs a few questions.
Let's finish the meeting first.
All right,
finish
all
the
right,
meeting.
to the meeting.
I understand if you want to continue on this journey, but I will serve no part of it.
Why not? We are on a quest to aid Solari itself.
Look, we're just trying to find.
That was not what I got out of that meeting. What I
Then
got
why didn't you tell
out
us
of that
before?
meeting,
Yeah, why didn't you talk
We-
to us about it?
I tried. I think we were shopping.
That wasn't a very good time to actually have a
what
meeting.
makes you uncomfortable?
Sebastian.
Uncomfortable about our
We
patron?
snuck onto a pirate ship.
What do you mean? What do you mean we snuck?
We were stolen, stored away,
Snuck on.
stowed away,
Stove.
You're snuck on.
stowed on a
Even
pirate
though we
ship.
did not know that it was a pirate ship. That is true.
This, as I said before, there is no point to send us. All he has to do is wave his hands and cast a spell, and he can communicate with this Gil Ermish.
Well, I cannot speak for my patron entirely, and I cannot tell you the entire extent of his plans. However,
Oh, I make sure that Precious is okay, by the way.
Precious is fine.
what I can tell you is
Precious
that
is- don't worry.
your hatred of the criminality of this land is well deserved, but your hatred is put in the wrong direction. The criminals you seek to extinguish are the ones at the top.
This is true, and the ones
This
at
is
the top
quest you are on.
are telling us what to do.
The only one who has no power is doing his best to curtail the power of the two that are doing the worst.
I'm just really confused. Why do you think that was a good thing to go and destroy the ship? Look, I was trying to go get all the orcs to go and help us so we could get away from the Lost Guild, but you know, best plans.
Sebastian will not abide criminality.
I understand if you need to continue without me.
If you leave, you will be aiding the criminals you seek to thwart.
I am
He just made us criminals.
not from this land, and I realize I've done stuff here. However,
Now we got to
I
go
am
and-
ashamed of what I have done, and I must go make peace with myself.
Well, for now, maybe we can just help all the orcs. And now we have to go deal with 2 law skill,
Okay.
who may or may not have been.
And for what you were able to accomplish with that team meeting, you're not sure. You don't know what's going on in Sebastian's head right now. But as the sun is beginning to set on the Western Solarian coast, closer to the southern area that you guys were going, whether or not you guys are close enough, you don't know.
I do
You
not
see
recognize
from the
shore.
distance as a road that leads towards where you guys are able to dock on this beach. A caravan. Just a wagon and a caravan. And that's where we're going to wrap up for today. Thank you for everyone sitting at home joining us in our chaos. Wow, this has been one hell of an episode.
Oh, Sebastian.
Yeah,
It's
that's
called Quest and Chaos for me.
exactly. So thank you to everyone who sat through all of this. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to subscribe on Twitch. If you have a Twitch Prime account, it is free. The money goes to us, so it helps us a lot. You just gotta tie both accounts and subscribe every month.
This costs me.
Also, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. That's where we upload all these videos for you guys that weren't able to join live. So it's youtube.com/questchaos. No and. So thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. Man, I need to retool this story going forward now. well, that's just the plight of a DM. Thank you, guys. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.